Hello. What's up? How you doing? Wednesday, Wildfrost Wednesday. Gonna play some Wildfrost, so excited for that. And of course, 2 days left until Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, less than 2 days, sort of. Well, 2 days until I'm gonna be able to play it, because I obviously can't really play until I get to stream on Friday, so that is almost exactly 2 days from now. I hope I don't make any mistakes and fail to get the game. That would suck. Well, I'd have to just get it digitally or something, but I don't really want to if I don't have to. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. For today, we're going to be playing some Wildfrost. So let me get that up and running. And we'll do the daily run and see, and probably another run after that, and we'll see how we're feeling at that point. All right. Oh, hold on. I was playing on my Steam Deck at one point, and I guess it never synced. I thought I closed it, my Steam Deck, but maybe I didn't. No, I did. Okay. Synced there. It's syncing. Come on. Retry sync. So, not that it really matters, because I think it was all, yeah. All right, there, that's synced. Now this is synced. All right, now we're good. Oh, I need to charge my Steam Deck. All right, here we go. But yeah, hope everyone's having a good Wednesday, good midweek. Man, it's not really a big deal. I'm not super big on goods and merch and stuff, so it doesn't really matter too much to me. But I'm kind of sad that I forgot about the Tears of the Kingdom Lawson like promotional lottery thing, because I could have just gone yesterday. Like I could have just gone after work yesterday. Maybe they already would have been sold out, so who knows. But I went today and they were already like sold out of everything. How is it a fog bell like literally every time? I feel like I always complain about how it's always fog bell, and it always is the next time I do the daily. I mean, I haven't been doing the daily recently because I've been doing other stuff, but like I think the last daily I did one a little while ago. I did one, well, okay, last week there was also a fog bell. It's like fog bell like every time. I feel like I need to go back and check the other ones just to see how many fog bells I've gotten in of all of the daily runs I've done on stream. I know I had off-stream runs where I had like 3 days in a row they had a fog bell, but unfortunately I don't have a record of that, because I don't think it tracks that information on here or anything. Yeah, but I have all the streamed runs, and that's like fog bell in like almost all of them. Anyway, this run is definitely going to be built around Overburn. I wish this didn't have aimless. Might be nice. Everything else having aimless kind of doesn't matter. I mean, that's really unfortunate. Berry Bell becomes absolute garbage with aimless because it's barrage by default. Giving it aimless means it only hits 1 out of the 3 things it would normally hit, and also you can't even choose. So now it's just increasing it by 1. See, the thing is, normally if Berry Bell increases by 1 barrage, and then you have the one that increases it by more than 1, but it's not barrage. It's like, whatever, it increases it by 2 on a specific target. But now this is just literally worse than that as well. It's aimless and only increases by 1. Garbage. It's almost unusable. Alright. Aimless Blizzard Bottle is annoying. Aimless Junjun Mask is fine. Not great, but at least it's... Aimless on the Junjun Mask matters far less. Aimless on this is annoying, but this is still useful. And applying Overburn to a random thing is at least still eventually hits everything else, in theory. Shen will help us with that at least. I mean, the Bling Sack Bell is mostly inconsequential. Fog Bell is annoying, but there's no other bells. So this is actually mostly a pretty straightforward run. Alright, leader, 9 health is decent. 3 damage with a Frenzy. on a 4 counter is pretty good. That's 6 damage every 4 turns. That's already above like the curve. Plus it applies 1 snow. So it'll apply 2 snow every 4 turns. However, aimless. This is going to be a super aimless run. It's kind of unreal how much fog bell and aimless there always is. You know, like, it's almost hard to believe. But, well, I guess we're going to run it, see how it goes. And then the tar blades, we have 4 of them to start. But sometimes the dailies start with like 3, which can be kind of, makes them very useless. 4, at least they're kind of usable, just not good. I mean, tar blades are never great, but at least they do something. Alright, we'll play Shen out. Shen taking 2 is kind of I mean, we kind of want Shen to be taking like 0s and 1s as much as possible. Let's put the Junjun mask out, and then we can move it into position where it'll tank a hit. I can actually kill something here. Which one do I want to kill? Yeah, I guess I'll let it hit the. It doesn't matter. I can always move them around, but we'll just kill one, and then we'll let the other one hit Junjun. Because then, oh, it's just gonna die afterwards. So that's fine. But we might as well clean it up a little bit. Alright, kind of spent some time there where I didn't really need to. Okay, we can Blizzard Bottle the Goblin, which is kind of nice. What's the rest of our deck? Battle Axe. So when there's only one thing in the row, we're obviously in a much better position with our aimless stuff. Because these are both going to go for the Winter Worm, so the Winter Worm is just going to die. I kind of want to get some Overburn on what? If I hit the Goblin, it just dies. Okay, wait. It doesn't matter. This fight should already basically be over. Play out a Goblin. They're all going to be on 3 counter, so everything's just going to blow up. I was thinking trying to think if I could save the, well... Yeah, actually it might work. Save the Overburn for when the respawns come in. Actually, I might be able to. Yeah, because this will just apply 1 more Overburn, and this will get it down to 6 HP, so it'll still be living. Sorry, not 6 HP, 4 HP, but it'll be at 4. Ooh. No, yeah, 2. 6. It'll be at 5 HP, but at 4 Overburn. So it'll have 1 health left to go, so we're good. Also means I can't hit this, though. At least not for 3. I could also Berry Bell it so it lives 1 extra hit. Ooh, that's actually, that could work. Because then I can kill this on my turn and have it blow up. This also gets me slightly more money here. An extra 8 money. And now I just pass, I guess. I'd love to stall, but I'd love to swing this, but that'll blow this up, which I don't want to do. We got all our tar blades. Alright, where are you landing? Alright, sweet. So we can get... we could kill here. Hitting for 6, kind of a lot. I could tank the hit. I might want to see if I can get a combo lined up here. I think I should be able to, because they're both on a 3 counter. Now, these are both on 2, which is fine. Yeah, so I think what I do here, this will kill this, but I can hit, if I hit this for 4, okay, but this is aimless, so it's no way to know, unfortunately. So the way to do it then is let the Winter Worm swing, let these two both swing at whatever, and then when we kill the Snowbow with a Tar Blade, and then everything else should swing here and kill. So that means we play a Junjun Mask here. That'll also get us another 3 counter. Okay, we should be getting a full 3 combo here. Okay, let's actually let both of those hit here, because that'll increase our... well, this is aimless, so we don't know where that's going to hit, but hitting here is ideal. Ooh. Ooh. Actually, it should be fine, because the Battle Axe will also kill the Snowbow, so I can just force a redraw here. Even though I don't draw the 4 Tar Blades, I can kill with the Battle Axe, and then we can definitely kill. Can we definitely kill everything? I think we can. see where these hit. Dang. I was hoping it would hit here. Alright. So we have to kill the Snowbow, and then we just kill everything else. 2 Overburn going anywhere kind of doesn't matter, but there might be an ideal way. Yeah, so if we do this, if either of one of these hits the Winter Worm, it blows it up, and then these will... And then this will be at -4. So it'll be at 6, and it'll take another 3 from this, so it'll be at 3, and it'll die. Now, if this hits... Either one of these hits here, then it blows it up. If they hit both here, this will be at 4. And that'll still work, because this will apply, and then it'll blow up. Okay, we're good. Pop. Pop. Got 3 Overburn kills, too. Cool. Okay. Travelers would be good. We have the Shen, but we would like... And Gnome Traveler we don't really want. I mean, we want more items because our current items are garbage, so the treasure would be good. And the Gnome Traveler could have stuff that's good, but I don't think it's worth taking junk because we do have a... I mean, we have a bunch of junk already, basically, right? In the form of Berry Bell and, to some degree, these Tar Blades. Charm is good, and more people are good. I would like more treasures at some point. Alright, got a Pinch Charm. That's not bad at all. That's pretty good. So I was thinking about this. This is going to kill with Overburn, and I always avoid doing things on kill triggers with things that apply Overburn because I don't know if it triggers, but actually I think it does. Similar to like Teeth. Because the Teeth, I think, do trigger, and it makes me think... I mean, Teeth is a little different because it is damage sourced from there, and like the Overburn, it doesn't technically know where the Overburn came from. Or rather, Overburn can come from a bunch of places, but... You know, if it's the final Overburn application or final hit leading into the Overburn, I think that probably still counts. It's probably just whatever the last thing is that struck. If that's the case, maybe this goes here. Although, actually, no, this is still doing a lot more damage overall. It's just aimless, but it's hitting twice, so it could kill multiple things. Or I could put it on like that Battle Axe, because this is our biggest single swing. Well, let's get another Traveler and see what we get. Alright, Berry Sis is good with Shen. Demona is probably not worth it. Berry Sis lets us buff up Shen a little bit and lets us rotate tanks, like our mid-level tanks a little bit. Jumbo's an okay tank. And does increase Shen triggers, actually. This is one of the cases, because hitting a teammate for 1 can be useful. Although hitting a barrage 1 is pretty weak, but it is also a tank. Like, this gets up to 6 Overburn and at 1 health if we're just hitting it with 1 every time. And if I'm using Berry Bells, well, the Berry Bell's garbage. But Berry Sis does let it get more health, which is why that seems more appealing. Especially because, you know, we can always heal up Berry Sis. Oh, we can heal up Shen, too, but we don't really want to if we don't have to. Because we want Shen to stay in play, so we can be applying Overburn. I think Berry Sis is probably better. I think Jumbo's generally just not good enough, even though it does kind of fit here. Berry Sis, I think, is just slightly better. I mean, it's better in general, but also here. Alright, we don't have any sacrifice synergies, so Devikro is not great. And we only have June, so Van June is not helping much. I think that card's gonna get buffed in the patch, whenever the patch finally... I don't know when the patch is coming, but I've seen the patch notes mention something about Van June, like a rework. Foxy could be good if we can get a buff for it. Foxy's always just good if you have anything to do to add to it. Pinch Charm is good on it, but we still would need to strengthen it first. But I think we take Foxy. It's sort of a safe card to take. If we get anything that helps, it's fine. I mean, Devikro's doing almost nothing. And I don't see us reworking into a sacrifice build from here without a bunch of changes. It's similarly Van June. We're not playing... We just have the June mask, and it's probably not worth it. We would need a buff for it, and then we would also need more summons. Foxy feels the safest. Now I'm not sure who I apply this Pinch Charm to. I could apply it to the leader, or I could wait and see if I can apply it to Foxy. Because obviously, if we get any sort of damage buff for Foxy, that's where we want to put it. Okay. Battle Axe does not quite kill, unfortunately. Battle Axe plus a Tar Blade does kill. So that might be the way to go. I can play one other card before that, though, right? Yeah. So I can play Foxy, Battle Axe, Tar Blade, and then I'll be able... And then, what, Blizzard Bottle into the Bulb Head to keep it from swinging? And then it'll get blown up by the team. Actually, we don't even need to keep it from swinging. It'll just get blown up. Yeah, that's fine. I would love this overburn to persist, but I don't think we can afford to. We need to just kill this. The thing is, the Battle Axe effectively does like 6 damage. It's like pretty chunky. Like, the Battle Axe is just generally quite good because it does so much damage just for one, just as a single card. Right, so that's killing there. I guess we just Berry Bell. I mean, we might as well, right? Like, this is the time where we might as well. It's literally, these other two are actually just dead, or they do literally nothing. And redrawing also does literally nothing since we can do it for free next turn. So might as well, you know, I could have chosen where that went, but actually that's fine because I could have moved them around to get it where I wanted it to go. All right, so we're mostly good here. I'd love to hit the Gobbling if I can, but it's gonna be a little bit hard. I could also just blow it up to hit the Shroom Gobbler, which is maybe the best option. Do I want to play Shen or Berry Sis out first? Kinda. But I don't really want any of this stuff swinging because the poison's going to be very annoying to deal with. If I use Battle Axe, it blows up the Gobbling. It gets me... It does 3 damage to the Shroom Gobbler. I mean, I can tank hits from the Shroom Gobbler, but I need to stop the Bulb Head from swinging. So actually... Oh, but the problem is the Battle Axe is... Ooh, actually, the Battle Axe is aimless. So I think I'm going to want to play out Shen and Berry Sis just to get them counting, because they actually do stuff that I can precisely aim. And the question is, do I do Junjun Mask? I guess I might also want to Battle Axe and see where it lands. If that's the case, though, I might want to put it here. I don't know, though. If it hits here, then this blows up and does damage. If it hits here, and then we can hit with something else, this blows up and blows that up with it. If it hits here, then it does nothing. And if it hits here, we need to... It's basically just 6 damage, which is not bad, but it doesn't let us hit the Gobbling. This is going to hit for 3 before they swing, and this will hit for a lot before everything swings. So this actually can go here, and this will probably kill the Puffball, and if not, it'll put the Bulb Head into unswing. It won't be able to swing, so that's fine. This is going to hit for 3 here. Killing the Shroom Gobbler. Yeah, so we might want to Battle Axe here and see what it hits. Either way, we do a bunch of damage to the Shroom Gobbler, so that's probably the play. Now the question is for the other stuff, what do I play? Probably Shen first, and then Berry Sis. Although Shen's not going to get hit by anything, so it actually doesn't really matter that it's counting, although... Do I want the counters lined up? I guess it's fine if they are. Let's play Berry Sis out. Alright. Oh, so now's where we want to Battle Axe and see, okay, if we hit this, then it does a bunch of stuff. If not, then the Goblin gets away and it's fine. Alright, well, the Goblin gets away. No money. That's kind of sad, but oh well. Alright, how do I want to do this? Ooh. I guess that's fine still. I guess I play the Junjun out here. Where do I want this Overburn? The Bulb Head is fine, I guess, because then... Oh, but the Bulb Head is only applying 1 Overburn. It's not great. 1 Overburn is not much. So actually, in that case, if it's only 1, I want it here, because then it's technically going to be doing more when it actually does explode. Okay, we do need to kill this Shroom Gobbler or the Puffball swings. Well, I'm redrawing here, right? I'm not playing the Tarblade, because I would have Tarblades when I redraw. Okay, I did draw the Battle Axe. It doesn't really help me, though. I don't want this Puffball going, so I kind of want to kill it. But I can't be certain that I will hit it, unfortunately. Foxy will kill the Shroom Gobbler, or Foxy will kill whatever. Maybe I'm okay with Shen taking it. Shen would just be taking, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage total and getting hit twice. Or I can put Berry Sis in front of it to spread the health out. I kind of want to buff Shen up, though, a little bit, so maybe it's actually okay. And then Foxy kills the Shroom Gobbler afterwards. Alternatively, here's the play. I put Foxy here to kill whatever I don't hit with the Tar Blade. Shroom Gobbler swings. This either hits... If the pup falls alive, then we get Shen gets hit twice. Otherwise, Shen just gets hit once, and these all die. Shroom Gobbler lives for another turn, but then we can blow it up when the reinforcements come. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Right, Puffball dies. That's fine, then. So it's at 1 HP. So now the Junjun can blow it up, dealing 4 damage there, which is great. Because it kills it and does 4 damage. And then we can also Battle Axe here, see what we hit. If we blow up the Puffball, I guess it's fine, but I'd rather honestly hit the Bulb Head. Doesn't really help here. Or I can wait a turn. Then I can just put the Battle Axe on the Veiled Lady. Yeah, that's probably better. I can Tar Blade up here, though, this turn, and if we hit the Puffball, then it's dead, and that's fine. And if not, then we'll be able to kill everything in time. Probably. Okay, didn't hit the Puffball. Should be okay. Oh, it has Aimless. I forgot. Not that it matters. The Berry Sis will kill it now. I forgot. I always forget Junjun has Aimless. Junjun is garbage. Garbage, dang. Okay, that'll kill the Shroom Gobbler and hit the Veiled Lady. And so that's fine. So now what do? I Blizzard Bottle up here, I guess, and see what we hit. Hits the Puffball, so that's kind of nice. It means the Puffball is not going to get to go. Shen can tank this and then apply 3 Overburn here. Is that what I want? And then these two will kill this row. Guaranteed in this order. Because 1, 2, 3, and then this kills both of them. So this is fine. So then we Battle Axe here. And it's 1 HP short of killing. No, that kills. That's lethal. We get a 3 combo here. Because this will be at tick up to 3. There we go. 3 combo. Lovely. Alright, fight 2's done. Charm Merchant. And we get charms or money. Ooh. It's probably the money, right? Because it'll help us buy some things from the Charm Merchant and also have enough money for a shop after. I mean, a charm is worth... In some sense, a charm is worth around, like, 60... A random charm, right? Assuming that this... I actually don't know the exact, like, drop pools. But I assume this is the same as the shop random charm. In which case, it's worth about, 60-ish, right? It goes 50, 70, 90. But you don't normally buy all 3. You normally buy 1 or 2. So it's... Assuming acting like if this was your second charm, it'd be 70, or if it's your first, it would have been 50. Probably a little more, because you basically want to buy. You can buy 1 charm at every shop usually, and it's usually worth it because it's like only 50. So it's usually like your second charm from the shop that you're not buying. But the Blink Snail Cave gets you, so the money there is like 40 to 80 or something, and so the expected value is probably pretty similar, which makes sense. They probably tried to tune it so that everything is about the same value. Now, that being said, we do probably take the cave, because otherwise we need to be able to buy at the shop when we get there, and we want to have money for the Charm Merchant. And also, in a daily, Blink Snail Cave is money. Or Blink Snail Cave is score at the end of the run, versus the charm is not, right? Ooh, Berry Blade, Palm Mask, Palm Bomb. Berry Blade is good with Shen and Berry Sis. Keeps them healthy so we can keep tanking hits with them. Palm Bomb is okay. Kind of works with a lot of the other stuff we're doing, right? Hitting everything a little bit is not bad. I I should probably apply this pinch charm soon, but I need to figure out. I need to see the charm merchant will be a big deal because the charm merchant will very possibly have a damage charm that I can put on Foxy. Let's take the berry blade. Blinkstale Cave. All right, let's see what this charm merchant's got. How much money we get? 79. Okay, that's worth more than the charm. Right? You can buy a second charm and that's basically worth it. Ooh, sack and apply. Okay, adding the damage is almost worthless, unfortunately, from greed. So this is just an Azul Skull, which I don't really care about. Okay, Moose Charm could be good. Moose Charm is good on Foxy. The increase of 1 counter is not great, but hitting 4 on a 4 timer, well, wait, that actually puts them in sync, everything in sync, which isn't bad. Being in sync lets you have a lot more control of like where your damage is going because you have a big damage turn you can control the positioning of, rather than trying to manipulate positions carefully. But of course, sometimes it can be dangerous because you don't want everything to swing into certain places. So it's helpful when you can like control and put one thing swinging into one thing repeatedly with separate turns. But in any case, it also gives it +3. So I mean, we go from 1 damage per turn to 12 damage every 4 turns. So that's 3 damage per turn, right? So it's effectively tripling the damage output, even though the 1 counter addition. Smackback Charm is also good there then, though. I mean, Smackback Charm is okay on... I don't know how Smackback works with Aimless. I still haven't figured that out. Could be good on Shen, too, actually, because it just applies Overburn in response to getting hit, and it gets ticked up when it gets hit. That's tempting, too. If I get the Moose Charm, though, I think I put it on Foxy with the Pinch Charm. And, I mean, look, Smackback Charm is good there, right? Because then it's just doing 12 on the Smackback. Which, that's probably worth it. The risk is, like, if it's something that we don't want Foxy swinging into, then it could be bad. But then if we just move it, right? We just don't... Actually, the problem is Foxy's low health makes Smackback Charm a lot scarier. Right? Because we can't take big hits. I mean, having, like, easy triggers for 12 damage is pretty nuts. But the low health makes it a lot worse. So we would probably have to put the Smackback Charm on Shen or Berry Sis because they have health. Or, actually, I mean... Our leader with it has 9 HP, hits for 6 on the Smackback, and applies 2 Frost, but it's aimless, so I don't think we can control. I don't think it's as good because we don't know where it's going to hit necessarily. So it is, I don't know. Shen seems like a good idea, but it seems like it'll be slow, right? The rate at which it grows is pretty low, but I mean, it lets it tick up and swing a little bit more, which is not bad, especially if we're trying to take hits with it. Scrap Charm is garbage. We literally don't have anything to put on. I think we do take the Moose Charm, though. It's expensive. Wow. I guess these are probably in different pools, rarity pools or something. Because going on Foxy, I think that's got to be worth it. Even though the +1 counter is sad, it's not that sad, right? Because we're puts it at 4 damage. Okay, the question is, do I take the Smackback Charm? We are kind of low on money now. So it's hard to be... Okay, this gets us a lot of card draw, so that's fine. Every 4 turns, we basically are guaranteed to draw at least 2 cards, right? Probably more likely to draw 4. Possible to draw 6, although that's pretty unlikely. So on average, we can expect to draw maybe around 3 cards every 4 turns, so it's like an extra... It's almost an extra card every turn on average. And of course, you know... The timings mean it's not literally that because sometimes you're running out of cards and you want the cards sooner. But in any case. Oh, Smackback Charm is nice. Smackback is very good when it works out. I would like more health for Shen if I was doing Smackback Charm, but we do have the Berry Bell, or well, we do have the Berry Blade in particular, and also Berry Sis to help buff health. I mean, Berry Sis is a random ally, so it's not perfect. It's only, you know, we can't control it that well. But it is still a source of extra health. Similarly, Berry Bell is technically extra health, although almost useless. It's tempting to get a Smackback Charm and put it on Foxy for the big damage, but I don't think it's... I think it's going to be too all-in, and we won't get enough triggers out of it. Like, we'll get extra immediate 12 damage out of getting hit, but we can only maybe do that 1, maybe 2 times, depending on the hits we're taking. Versus over here, we get extra hits. We want to be getting hits anyway. Like, we have to take hits. So we want to just take 0 hits, and then it smacks back for extra overburn. Yeah, that's probably better. I I'm kind of looking now to get some sort of frost or something to reduce damage we take. So that we can just take 0 hits with Shen and smack back with extra overburn. Because the thing is, the overburn seems like it's not doing much, but because it hits everything else when they pop, like that is a lot of extra damage that adds up the more we can apply. Yeah, I think we do it, and we see how it goes. We're low on money now. We gotta get some more money before the shop, or before we get to a shop. I still don't have a crown. I'm gonna need some crowns too. We kind of want a crown on Shen. I mean, we'd love to crown Foxy too. Foxy's probably our strongest card right now, but we need Shen out early if possible. Okay, good. We got Foxy, so Bamboozle's dead before it swings, because we'll be hitting it. Well, actually, we don't know. It depends on where this hits. Yeah, it depends on where things hit. The Winter Worm's going to be annoying. We don't really have a good way of dealing with it. Although, Vaylee might hit it. I also want to get Shen in front of this baby Snowbow. Let's get this here. Thankfully, Bamboozle's not strong enough to kill anything here. Okay. This'll kill. That pops. Hits there, which is great. See, I mean, I could force... Okay, I could kill Bamboozle here by letting this swing here, but it's tempting. I do kind of want to deal with the Winter Worm too. As is, the Winter Worm is scary. I can also just chump the Winter Worm though, I guess. With a Junjun. I play Berry Sis this turn, and I play Junjun next turn over here. And then this dies, and the Winter Worm will eventually just kill the Junjun. Yeah, that's actually fine. So now we play the Junjun, and then we can move it, and this pops here. Alright, so now we have Shen lined up. So we want this to explode into into Bam. Or we want Bam to pop into the Winter Worm to do a bunch of damage. We're not playing either of these. Let's redraw, see what we get. Alright, Battle Axe is good. Huh. I would... How's the damage here? Unfortunately, Shen cannot go in front of Boozle because the smackback negates that, so that's sad, but not the end of the world. And unfortunately, Bam is strong enough to just kill Shen outright. So right now we're applying 2 Overburn, hitting for 2, so that'll put it at effective 12. This would put it at effective 6, if it hits. This we can definitely choose to hit, depending on where we let Boozle swing. We'd probably just let Boozle swing into the Junjun. Oh no, because we need the Winter Worm to kill the Junjun. So maybe I just snow Boozle. That might be the play, actually. Before everything else comes in, while we still have aim with this. And then next turn we can see where we can go for the Battle Axe and see what we hit. If there's something low here, we might hit that, though. I can't remember the spawns here. It's probably another Winter Worm and another Snowbow, right? Am I going to be able to kill Bam before the swing? That's the question. Boozle's not doing that much damage. It's just snow, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. Foxy also will eventually swing for 12. So actually, Foxy will kill Bam along with the 2 of these. So Bam will die before it swings. So we're good there. So yeah, let's just snow Boozle then. Alright, the Winter Worm... Oh, it's a Grouchy and a Snowbow. Okay, the Grouchy is fine. Grouchy's good, actually. Grouchy means I can Battle Axe into this and see what happens. Because now, Foxy will kill Bam and pop everything for 2. And actually, a lot of this stuff is going to go before Boozle goes as well. Okay, we can let Shen get hit by the baby Snowbow as well, and that'll pop. Alright, it ended up there. Okay, let me see how that affects the numbers. Now this kills in 2, right? Yeah, hit for 8, pops everything. That kills the Grouchy and hits this for 5, so this gets left at 1 HP. Okay, so a bunch of stuff is dying here. I would ideally want this Tar Blade to hit the Winterworm or Boozle, but it's a very low chance, so we're just gonna have to redraw. Or actually I can Berry Blade to deliberately target what I want to target. If I want to kill this Winterworm, and I guess that's what we go for, the Baby Snowball's gonna swing and die, and then the turn after, we're gonna hit Boozle for 8 damage, and they'll have taken an extra 3, so it'll be 11. So this will die if we Berry Blade here, before the Winterworm gets to swing. Is that what I want, though? I'm already getting a combo, though. I'm killing Bam and Grouchy on that turn. So that'll be a 3 combo. Or it'll be a 3 combo here, and we'll be leaving Boozle with a little bit of HP. Which I guess I can kill at will with the Tar Blade, so it's a little bit more money to kill this way. Yeah. Oh, actually I can get the combo here, because I can hit this. Yeah, this gets hit for 8, so I can hit it for 3 this turn, and we'll get a 4 combo here. Pop. There we go. Great. Big combo. Fellowship Bell would be good. I mean, our cards are good, but what do we... I mean, our cards are not that good, rather, but we do like the Berry Blade, and we do like the Battle Axe. So those ones are decent. The rest of our cards are pretty meaningless. But is that worth a draw bell, or do I just take a Fellowship Bell and keep trying to stack up my people? That's probably the better option here. We already have some pretty solid units, and just having more units to tank hits and deal damage, consistent damage, is probably the better option. That being said, in theory, eventually I want to get some better cards, and when I do have good cards, I'm really going to want to be able to cycle through. But I guess we can get to that bridge when we cross that bridge when we get to it. You know, we'll have another bell. And I don't think I'm going to need both draw bells or both deck bells, because there's no way I'm going to have enough like good cards to make it worth it. I don't think. Now we need to actually find some people to pick up, though. All right, well, there's one. There's a shop here. I have enough money for the shop. I would like a crown. And I don't care for the Gnome Traveler. Charm is good. Treasure's equal. Yeah, I guess we ignore the Travelers for a round. I would like to find another Traveler. It is kind of an important thing here. But the crown is more valuable to me right now. And I don't care about the junk. I don't care about the Gnome Traveler because I don't want the junk. Ooh, Balance Charm. Balance Charm is good on Foxy if we hadn't already applied a Moose Charm. It could be good on Shen, except that we need the health. Okay, we're going to wait until we get something better to put that on. Because as it is, there's not much. I mean, it could be okay on Bailey. It increases our countdown, and we just have to be careful with our health. It's a little sketchy. Bad on Berries this. Like, pretty garbage. Okay on Shen, but not great because we're trying to get hit. Like, in theory, hitting for an extra 3 and reducing the countdown is pretty nice, but the health reduction's too much, I think. Yeah. And then Foxy right now, it's just a downgrade. Mostly. I mean, the increased counter is okay, but the damage rate is the same, right? It's just doing 9 damage every 3 turns. Still 3 damage per turn. And the health reduction is... Going to 3 health is kind of... I mean, 5 is sort of that threshold, right? Between like a low HP and like mid HP. But 3 is like an additional threat. Like every point at the low end matters more and more, which I guess is unsurprising. Ooh, Molten Dip. Ooh, that is nice. On Bailey and Foxy, it's great. On Shen, also not bad because we're getting smack back. Shade Wisp could be actually okay, but I don't think it's worth it. Because a lot of our stuff relies on getting hit or having health. Could be good on Foxy, though, but it only gets 1 swing. It's just a 12 swing on Fox if we use it on Foxy. Bite Box, whatever. Definitely Molten Dip here. The other question's going to be what I crown, though. It's not... Oh, cheap Berry Basket. See, look, Berry Basket is just straight up a better Berry Bell. And it's straight up a way better Berry Bell Because our Berry Bell is extra garbage. But even default Berry Bell, it's just better. Well, no, that's not quite true, because Berry Bell's gain is add versus, like, increase, and this is only restore. So actually, that's not entirely true. Because we actually do value the increased health here on, like, Shen and Berry Sis, and Foxy, for that matter. Like, on things that just, like, Berry Sis is probably okay with just getting healing, but, like, things with high health pool, the healing is effectively the same, because you're using them to tank. But we actually do want the extra health to make them able to survive bigger hits. Well, we're definitely taking a crown. And I mean, we're probably just taking a charm, right? Slap Cracker's not worth it. Grabber's not worth it. Berry Basket is okay, but I think actually in the end it's not worth it. I just use Berry Blade and just try to survive that way. Yeah, take a charm. Hello. Flame Blade Charm's good. That fits. We play a Flame Blade Charm on Foxy. That's because we're hitting multi-hit with Foxy. That's so much extra damage, right? If you hit a small target, it blows up everything for 4, and then it keeps swinging into the next ones. Plus, I mean, Foxy is also our biggest damage. But the thing is, switching to Overburn, well, on big hits is always strong. It's always strong to get a lot of damage out as Overburn instead. Like, switching a low damage thing to Overburn matters slightly less. That's going to be our last charm on Foxy, but there's nothing else that we want to put it on. Shen, it would do nothing. Veilie could be, our leader could be interesting, switching to Overburn. The damage output's not as high. Probably just gotta put it on Foxy though. It makes we're just gonna blow. We have so much Overburn at that point, and we're just trying to keep Foxy alive. I mean, what else would I want for Foxy, right? Like a Sun Charm, right? It could be good. Anything else that increases damage is okay. Although the thing is, like I said, because of the way the Flame Blade works, how'd you get your Foxy to 4 damage? Moose Charm. So Moose Charm increases the counter by 1 and increases the attack by 3. Very good on Foxy, right? It goes from effective 1 damage per turn to effective 3 damage per turn. Foxy is very good with charms for obvious reasons, because any charm is basically tripled value. Any like charm affecting attacking is tripled value. So I generally think Foxy, especially early, is a very strong pick. Didn't even see that charm? Yeah. Down here. But yeah, camo to the card, it's true. It is kind of the similar color. It kind of blends in. Hitting, like, Overburn is effectively a bunch of extra damage here. But, like, the thing is, doing it on one big target just makes it do one big hit, versus this allows it to spread the damage slightly. Well, actually doing one big hit sort of is similar, but we are, yeah, I guess in the end doing it on one big hit is still actually slightly better for an Overburn, for a Flame Blade Charm, assuming you can trigger it. But in any case, I think this has to go here. This has to be the right choice. I mean, it would be funny to put it on the Battle Axe or the Berry Blade or something, but the Battle Axe is aimless. It's not worth it, and the Berry Blade is not enough damage to be worth it, I don't think. Like, we'd rather just throw it on Foxy. And if that's the case, I think we almost certainly have to crown Foxy now. It's tempting to, like, crown Shen to get it counting up sooner, but I don't think I don't think it's worth it. Now, ideally, when we get 2 more crowns, assuming we can get 2 more crowns this run, which we're already, like, halfway through the run. We didn't see many shops this run. But if we can get 2 more crowns, we want them on Shen and then Molten Dip, and we can get a big Molten Dip in the opener. And then we're pretty solid. Like, we're doing so much damage that things aren't really going to have a chance to like, the only risk is dying to something that swings before we do at that point. So there's not that much. We do need to find another teammate at some point, though, because we have an open slot, and we would like to fill it with something. Okay, so like Makoko could be annoying because it takes us so long to swing here. This is where we do want... We really have to hope we draw Shen in the opening hand. Oh, we did. Okay, so Shen just kills Makoko fairly quickly. Because it goes 2 overburn, 3 overburn. Oh, it's going to take 3 hits. It's still a little bit slow. Is there a way to speed it up? It's going to get 5 overburn after 2 hits. Although the first hit is, of course, for 0, which is great. We have to hit it for 3 at some point. It's a little bit hard to do that. Especially with our hand. I could snow it. That's a possibility, especially because Foxy's going to blow this all up. Is Foxy... Yeah, so when Foxy swings, we'll be okay, because Foxy will swing for... We'll blow this up for 12. It'll just blow up the row, whatever. Well, it'll just be these 2. And this will have ticked down to 4. It'll go down to 1. Orange. All right. Let me make sure. I think that should be here. There we go. Orange is kind of reddish, but so it goes. So it'll be down to 4. It'll tick down to 1 on the 3rd hit, which is safe, and it'll blow up. So that should be okay. So let's get Shen out here to start getting the overburn applied. We'll take 1 more hit of overburn to get Berry Sis out. Oh, so yeah, the orange is for me. Yeah, so as you can see, I can change the color. So... So I think we played the Berry Sis to get it counting. We let Shen take another hit here, though. We might honestly let Shen take a 3rd hit. But then it gets a little bit sketchy. We don't want... Because then Shen will be down to 3 HP. But of course we can just start tanking with Berry Sis a little bit. And then we're going to Blizzard Bottle. So if it goes 1 more time, it'll pop. So actually, I think I do want to just... Yeah, I want to snow this because I want to be able to pop it on my own terms when everything else is spawned in, ideally. It'll be a little bit hard to be that precise. The counters are all going to be reset, unfortunately. It's not going to be that easy. Now, the question is, what do I want this Pepper Witch to hit? Do I want it to gain 4 overburn? No, because it's just going to get blown up by the Grog. So we just want it to swing in here and give us an extra health somewhere. If I can get the Berry Blade on my redraw, though, then I can kill the Makoko. Actually, I can kill it here, too, which I don't... Oh, interesting. Never mind, everything's dying. I forgot they're all going to be on the same counter, so everything's just dying here. Yeah, the board's getting wiped. I mean, I could move stuff around if I didn't want to wipe the board, but I think it's perfectly fine here to wipe the board. So let's just play the Junjun out and wipe the board. Get a 3 combo. Alright. The board is reset. Unfortunately, the counters, the reset on these counters are not ideal. Okay, we want to play the Molten Dip. The Pepper Witches being 3 counter is kind of annoying. Goblin being 3 counter is also kind of annoying. Because I don't get any money out of the deal. When I redraw, I can redraw for Snow. And try to see what I can hit. What do I have? These are only 2 count. That's the only 2 counter I have, and I don't have any counter control. So Snow is the only way I'm preventing anything from swinging. That being said, the Pepper Witch is swinging mostly doesn't matter, right? We can swing 1 into Shen, we swing 1 into Berry Sis, and they basically just blow up. Actually, if I Molten, no, still not enough. Molten Dip here is good, though. We do want the Molten Dip out. Molten Dip on Shen means when it gets hit, it'll hit it for effective 6. Still not enough to kill it instantly. Not having to swing into Grumps would be great, though. If we can kill it with Overburn off the Pepper Witch or something. Or mostly off of Overburn with the Pepper Witch. Berry Bell's dead. I mean, I have my redraw is ready to go, but I want to play the Molten Dip first. So I think I'm playing the Molten Dip first, because I'm going to want to play that. Because one, to get it out of my deck, and two, because it's a bunch of extra damage. And where do I want this Junjun hitting? If it hits the Pepper Witch, that mostly doesn't matter. Especially because when it swings into Berry Cyst, it'll just allocate the health somewhere else, which is fine. Okay, we did not draw our slow. So the Goblin is basically getting away. Unless I just blow it up here, which I could just blow it up if I get lucky. Actually, this will blow up if I get unlucky, it'll blow up the Goblin. If I get lucky, it'll kill both if I Azul Battle Axe here. So that seems okay. And then the Pepper Witch swings for 1, that's perfectly fine. And then we kill the row again. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, well, that's fine, I guess. Well, I can kill this Pepper Witch now, actually. So I guess that's maybe the play. How do I want this Pepper Witch swinging? Yeah, actually, like this kills, and then the Grumps is alive. Ooh, how am I going to kill the Grumps, though? I don't want stuff swinging into it, because I don't want to lose my... Can I stack more Overburn here? Ooh, maybe I actually can. This will get it up to 8 Overburn, and it'll die. So it'll swing here, it'll get hit for 4, and the next turn Foxy will... Actually, they'll both hit. I have a lot of damage coming out, actually. All these synced counters are... Meaning my turn 4 just hits like a truck. Do I want to kill the Pepper Witch? Or do I want to just let do I want to kill this and then let this Pepper Witch blow up for 4? This will take 2 hits to kill then. As it is, if I don't kill this Pepper Witch, then it only takes... This will pop, dealing 8 here. Did you get the Skull Misty? No. The Skull Misty was not really helpful here. I just got a charm. You mean from the shop? Because I just got a charm, yeah. It's random, though. Well, I guess I could allocate it, but it doesn't really matter. It's not that important. And it requires me to get the Junjun first, and I'm not even always playing the Junjun. The Junjun is only being played if I have nothing else that I want to be doing, basically. Or if I just need a chump block. The Foxy's already doing so much damage, it mostly doesn't matter. We have the Molten Dip to give it extra damage as well. Like, as we can see, Foxy basically clears a row when it swings, like, in most cases. So let me think about what I want to have swinging into the Grumps. I guess I want Shen swinging into the Grumps, ideally, but I don't think I can actually maneuver that. So Foxy has to swing into it. Or our leader could swing into it. Yeah, that might work, actually. Because that's probably okay. So in that case... we let the Pepper Witch live. It swings in here, whatever. This swings in, takes 4. Well, takes 4 Overburn, 2 damage. And then next turn we let Shen swing in for another 4 Overburn. It pops, deals 8 here. Veilie swings in... Ooh, I'm gonna have to do some positioning. That's fine. Veilie swings in... to the Grumps, kills it, and then kills that, and that's it. And that's all fine. Okay, so in that case, we just play a Berry Bell and try to gain 1 extra HP for something, because all of this stuff is now dead. In hand, it does nothing. Or I can just redraw. Actually, I might just redraw. Try to get the Battle Axe back for the boss round, because I'm going to have to redraw before the bell's up. I'm not going to play 3 cards here, so... I mean, I could see playing the Berry Blade, but I don't think I will. We didn't even draw it. It's kind of annoying. Not really where I wanted that to go, but oh well. Alright. In that case, do I just redraw again to try to get... Yeah, I guess so. Am I going to play 4 cards here? I could play the Jun mask out because it's, you know... It at least is some tanking... It's some chump blocker and damage. Berry Bell's not great. Berry Blade is not helpful. Mostly not helpful. Like, no. Mostly not helpful. Well... Gaining back some health to Berry Sis could be good, or to Shen, but I can't move Shen currently. Because I need things lined up this way. So we're going to get the redraw, and we're going to want as much damage as possible, because we really need to blast through the mini-boss. So I guess I do redraw now, so I don't have to do it later, because we're going to need to be able to blast through King Moko. Well, we're going to be able to blast through the random stuff. Thankfully, we'll swing before King Moko does, and this will do a bunch of overburn, which will kill a bunch of stuff around, so we don't really have to worry about the random mobs as much. So let's just redraw. We can also clear a bunch of mobs with the Battle Axe. Why did that take 2 hits to kill? Something about the numbers there went weird. There's something I misjudged. Or was not thinking about correctly. But I guess that's fine. Alright, this Mokoko is just going to die against Shen. It'll take 5 overburn, and then we can kill it. We can just pop it. And then we're just going to have everything swing into King Moko and kill. We can actually... We can see where this Battle Axe will hit. Because if it hits the Pepper Witch, then we can also blow the Pepper Witch up, so we don't have to worry about it, although... Either way, we just have to kill before the King Moko swings, so it's kind of doesn't matter. I can basically kill this at any point, right? It's going to take 5 overburn, so I can do it next turn. So maybe I swing with the Tar Blade first and see where it hits up here. Not that it affects my line, right? I think my play is the same regardless. The Jun is going to hit something random. It's not enough to kill here. Because this is still... Oh, wait! I keep forgetting this has 2 extra attack. So that will be enough to kill here. Is that worth it? Yeah, I guess so. Just so we don't have to think about it anymore. Although we mostly didn't have to think about it. It's pretty much dead. Do I play a Jun then out? Is it because it'll swing first, although for not much? It would give... Actually, it would swing in time if it hits the King Moko to give all of our stuff an extra 3 pepper. So that could be worth it. Yeah, okay. That pops. Yeah, and now we just start swinging everything in here. I guess we do throw the Battle Axes and Tar Blades out, though. See if we can kill the Pepper Witch. Alright, that hit there. So now we're going to chump block this Pepper Witch with something. I guess I don't have to chump. I could actually tank the hit. But it's fine. Because we also want a Tar Blade here and see what we hit. Alright, that hit there. I would actually like to kill this Pepper... Well, it doesn't matter. Everything's going to blow up here. What's the order I want everything to blow up in? Who do I want? I want the multi-hitters getting more pepper. So this is the order. It's not enough to kill the Pepper Witch, unfortunately, from here. It'll blow up to the Overburn or getting hit by the Aimless, so it doesn't really matter. But I was hoping I could just get it out of the way now. That's also not enough to kill, though. So might as well do this, give her one more Pepper. Alright, it doesn't matter, it's over. Alright, that's dead. Yeah, it was long over. Alright, got a Frozen Traveler either side is good. Muncher is very good, because our stuff is... We have a lot of garbage to get rid of. Treasure could be nice. I would still like more stuff that's useful, but we at least have Molten Tip and Buried Blade, which are pretty solid for what we're trying to do. We're going to keep the Battle Axe. I might get rid of the Junjun Mask, although the Junjun Mask, just creating chump blockers, can't be denied, right? Like, worst case scenario, it's a reusable wood head. You just keep... every time you get it, you just throw it out in front of something that's going to kill, and then... But actually, it can't do that job. You have to plan ahead slightly now, because it has Aimless, because of the Fog Bell. So it's not quite as good as a wood head here. Oops, when did I change my color on accident? I don't know when I'm accidentally doing this. That should be... There we go. But what do I get rid of, right? Tar Blades are pretty bad, right? Aimless Tar Blades are bad, right? Like, especially as our deck gets fatter. Like, at the beginning, it's an Aimless 4 damage, which is, you know, something. But now it's going to be, on average, an Aimless, like, 3 damage at best, 2 damage typically. And, like, that's pretty bad. So it's tempting to just get rid of 2 of them. But then the other 2 are very bad. Let's see. Having 2 4/7 Foxies that attack every turn, two turns is kind of nice. That does sound nice, but I'm not sure. Are you just talking about a run you're doing or something? Because that is pretty insane. Like with also doing the daily, I see. Let's see. Well, Blank Mask doesn't work. Well, I guess if you have health increases, it can work. But since Blank Mask only gives you 1 HP, it's a lot harder to use that way. It's just like a single swing. I mean, if you have ways to increase health reliably, then yeah. Right, well, anyway, we're taking the treasure. We have to take this treasure. Let's see what we get. Ah. Oh, I was thinking of the other mask. This is Blank Mask. Never mind. Here's the Blank Mask. Yeah, Blank Mask would be good. I was thinking you were talking about the, and that's not even the right mask. The other mask copies an enemy, not an ally. I was thinking about in the shop, there's the other, the Shade Wisp or whatever, that copies an enemy at 1 HP. But yeah, I know what Blank Mask does. I was just thinking of the wrong card. because I hadn't seen the Blank Mask this run yet. So, I didn't realize that it was in the run. That mask kind of mid. I agree. It's not very good. It can be good in the right build, but being situationally good, of course, means it's generally not good. Anyway, no spoilers about the run. Alright, Noomlin Biscuit. Not great. I mean, it could be... If we had enough crowns, it could be fun. It could be good, but we don't. Shade Clay. Also mostly not good. Blank Mask. It's probably just Blank Mask. Getting an extra Foxy out is very strong here. Yeah, honestly, that's probably what we do here. If I crown it, then we just have like a million overburn. And this run is basically done. Yeah, Blank Mask is very strong. Alright, so now we do want to munch, probably. We're gonna get a Traveler either way. We don't really care about that many items. We want to just thin our deck out so we get to our good stuff sooner. I mean, we're probably gonna crown Blank Mask when we see it and just get a double Foxy out. Yeah, so we just want to munch away. Probably the Tar Blades. I mean, the Berry Bell's basically garbage. It's pretty much dead. But in a lot of cases, these Tar Blades are actually even more dead, because the Berry Bell is just a random 1 extra health, whereas the Tar Blade does literally nothing. Like, on a swing turn, when all of our stuff is... When we're swinging, the board is going to get cleared, and so Tar Blade is doing nothing. It's just a random damage that is inconsequential, versus Berry Blade is 1 extra health, which is only mostly inconsequential. So I think I'd probably do actually just ditch the Tar Blades. It'd be nice to get a second Muncher at some point, clear out the Tar Blades entirely, but clearing 2 of them already puts me at, after consumes, it'll put me at 6 cards, so I'll be able to draw the whole deck, which is about as good as it gets. So yeah, I mean, I think we get rid of Tar Blades. The Tar Blades are pretty much already dead draws. We're almost never going to be playing them already. All right, let's get a good Traveler here. I mean, the run is pretty over. Monch. Bomb Bomb. Monch and Bomb Bomb not helpful here. Snobble is fine. Snobble's good with the Balance Charm. It gives us a place to put this Balance Charm. So I guess that's probably where we go. I mean, the other 2 are not helpful, so we'll take Snobble. We could always board it out, but... Balance Charm on Snobble's pretty good. I mean, I could see... There's definitely things that it could be better on, but at this point, there's not that much that it could be better on. Putting a Balance Charm on Snobble means it just locks down whatever it's swinging into, as long as it doesn't have resist. You know... Just in general, it's not really that helpful on anything else anyway. Alright. We don't have a second shop yet. We don't have a second crown yet, so we're just going to play it out. I mean, honestly, we're pretty far out, but I think this run is... We actually have... Our deck is pretty solid already. Alright, Woolly Drek is scary. Drek Fight is annoying. Okay, we drew the Blank Mask. I wish I had drawn Shen, but I didn't, and that's okay. Blank Mask into Molten Dip is good here. We're going to have to tank a hit or 2 from the Gromble. And I have to deal with this Bigfoot. So I have to play Snobble first to lock out the Bigfoot. Yeah. Because I cannot let this Bigfoot be swinging in for free. And I don't have anything that deals with it. Hey, Yoko, thanks for the raid. Wow, 17. Wow, you must have been having a party over there. Hope your stream was good. Hope you had a good time. Thanks for stopping by, as always. And to anybody joining from Ryoko's stream, welcome. I hope you have a good time. Hope you are able to... You're having a good day, and what have you. But, yeah, I hope you had a good time in Ryoko's stream, and I hope you have a good time here. Alright, so I think we have to play Snobble out. We have to lock down this Bigfoot. We can't let it swing. And then we can play Blank Mask into Molten Dip. And then we'll have 1 turn left before we swing. And we'll basically blow up the board once we swing. So that's fine. Let's get Snobble to play. Hello, hi. Ended a bit early tonight. Yeah, or you usually don't end for another like 2 hours. Surprised to see you here so soon. Alright, so Veily's gonna take 2, that's fine. 2 is not a big deal. We're gonna Blank Mask into Molten Dip. get a bunch of damage lined up. We're still gonna have to take a little bit more, unless I want to just start chumping with a Junjun mask. Which, I mean, there is a case to be made for that. What is the damage looking like here? We're gonna get 12 overburn onto the Woolly Drek, 5 damage, and so if they both hit here, then we'll be hitting it for 22. If they both hit here, this will be at 2 health. I kind of want to hit one on each, because A, because we get the most value out of our snow there, and B, because then this will be in a position to blow up and kill the row when these things spawn in. Now, what do I want to do here? Berry Bell's garbage. I probably just throw a Junjun Mask out as a chump blocker. Although I'm gonna have, after the redraw, I'll have both of my other cards that I will want to play. So I guess not. I guess I Berry Blade for health. So now if I Berry Blade, if it hits the Gromble and they both hit the Gromble, this game has cool designs. I agree. The art, I think this game is amazingly well made in a lot of ways. And one of which is indeed like the art and the music and everything. Just the design of everything. Oops. Changed my color on accident. Show some of the character cards? Yeah, sure. We can take a quick break. Yeah, here, yeah, so the use of color palettes is really nice. Different mechanics have different color palettes, and they're all very nice looking, and they're very cute and creative. I've talked about this so many times, but like, for example, 2 of my favorite sets of mechanics / cards are the bomb characters, BG, and Fizzle. I think their designs are really nice, and the use of color is really, really nice. And they're just also really cute. And then the Overburn, one of which I have, Shen and Vesta, I think are really nice. But you can see, so they have similar mechanics, which is why they're similarly colored, and it's just like, it's really good from a design perspective, because everything, immediately you know exactly what mechanic it plays into by looking at the color palette. But then B, also just, they are really nice to look at, right? Like, this color palette's teeth, this one here, 1, 2, 3, right? This is a spice color palette along with, where's the other one? Actually, I guess along with Fire Fist, and then like Devigro's red, which is like a sack, along with well, these play into sack as well, and my brain is blanking all of a sudden. Groth. So it's really, I just think it's really well done. But all in all, the characters also just really, really nice designs that are really fun to look at. And then you got, of course, Big Berry. Look at Big Berry. Look at that face. Anyway, back to it then. What was I saying? So if I swing the Berry Blade here, Gromble could die to 2 hits. And I don't know that I actually want that, so I might Berry Blade here. Very Adventure Time. It does have a very Adventure Time vibe to it with just like the... I mean, it's not quite... I mean, Big Berry, very Adventure Time. But the other designs, they do have a similar vibe, but it's a little bit different. There's a little bit more... They're not quite as noodly. I mean, I love... To be clear, I mean, I've talked about... This has been made clear, I think, by anybody who's followed me. I love Adventure Time. So this is not me, like... It's just, you know, because of that, you know, it's easy for me to see the design, do a design comparison in my brain. Anyway, I keep getting sidetracked. So Foxy's going to apply 12 Overburn to whatever it hits, and then this Foxy will swing next turn. As long as we hit a snow on the Woolly Drek, then we'll get to swing before the Woolly Drek. If we don't, we will want a chump blocker. We probably let Veilie take... Well, no, we probably take... Well, we can't control it. It's random. It's aimless. Tabbed out playing RuneScape and heard Adventure Time. Yeah. I was just talking about, you know, we're talking about the character designs. Yeah. Instantly knew what you were talking about when I tabbed back in. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Man, it really depends on where Veilie hits. It makes a big difference. The aimless is making this a lot harder to decide. Gaining back well, 2 health here would be good. So I probably just go with that. What's this going to put that at? 25? It's not quite. And no, it'll die because these also have 2 extra damage. This is doing way more. This is doing an extra 6 on top of the 12 overburn. So it's doing 18 effectively. 12 of which is overburn. So that would put this at 25. It's at 7 effective then. Still doesn't quite die to 1 hit. I kind of want to wait to kill until everything spawns in though, right? I don't know. Well, this is going to get perma-locked. We can always kill... This will let us kill a row for 12, basically for free. Because this will be locked, and we can just throw a Foxy in front of it. So I think I just play a Berry Blade, heal a little bit of health, do a little bit of damage. Okay, that was the ideal. That's exactly where we wanted those to hit. So now the Woolly Drek dies and pops everything. So now we're just setting up. Because everything, not quite everything is dying. The Bigfoot's living for a little bit longer, but not much. Alright, so let's just start getting everything else out. I mean, play the Shen out. We need the Shen to start taking small hits, but unfortunately this fight, actually a lot of stuff hits pretty hard, so Shen is not as good here. Oh, I forgot it had the 2 extra damage again. It's dying. Okay, Pawpaw. We want to manually kill the Pawpaw. We don't want our stuff swinging into Pawpaw. So we have to manually kill it, and we have to do it soon. Let's put Snobble here, lock down the Gromble. I can hit for... Oh, it's close. And it depends on... No, these are... It depends on the Battle Axe hitting the Pawpaw, which we... is sketchy. So I think we Battle Axe first and see where it lands. If it hits the Pawpaw, I can swing a Berry Blade, and then I can gamble on the Tar Blade. It's a little bit risky. It'll be at very high teeth at that point. I mean, just one of the Berry Blades has to hit, but of course it'll be able to swing at that point, which that mostly doesn't matter. Well, let's see where this goes. Okay, that's good. That's good. So now, okay, actually, maybe I do it in the other order. I Tar Blade and see what it hits. If it hits the Pawpaw, then we're clear on the Pawpaw. The Pawpaw dies. If it doesn't, we're going to need to consider our positioning. Okay, we're good. Pawpaw dies. And hits the Bigfoot for a lot. Which also means... Okay, this is getting away. Unless I Blizzard Bottle here, which is not worth it. It's not worth the money. We're just going to kill the Pawpaw, and then we blow up the board. What's the order I want the board to blow up in, though? Let's blow it up like this. Well, this is doing almost nothing. But this will blow that up. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. One thing will be surviving, which I guess was the Gromble, since it's the least threat by far. Alright, that dies. Everything here blows up. And we draw a bunch of cards. Okay, wait, I forgot that Bailey was swinging. So everything blows up. Alright, this fight should basically be over. The Pawpaw's annoying. But actually not, because we could just... It's behind the Bigloo, so it'll just die when the Bigloo pops. Let's throw this here so we can blow everything up. Including the Bigfoot, for that matter. Ooh. Okay, let's see about our timing here. I might be able to get some combos lined up. I will need to do some snowing. No, Foxy does 18. I keep forgetting about the damage boosts off of the Molten Dip. So Foxy's blowing this row up. So that's fine. Foxy's just blowing the row up. Let's just start throwing some other damage into the mix then. Because when the Bigloo dies, that's going to just also blow up a bunch of stuff. And that'll be a combo when it lands. Alright, well. Cool. That's garbage. That does nothing. But it also doesn't really matter. We can also just keep throwing it out. We're going to keep... Well, now we're not going to draw anything anymore, but that's okay. Cool. If it hit over here, it actually would have popped that, which I guess is... It means we get the combo here, which is kind of nice, I suppose. Alright, Snobble snows one more time. And actually, everything here is swinging, so the board... everything's dead. Just gotta make sure not to swing with Veily into the Pawpaw if we can avoid it. We would survive. We would take 6 damage, so I guess it's fine. So none of this matters. Pop. Yeah, okay, this deck's... Our build is pretty solid at this point. There's not too much we're worried about. Get our money. Whew. Shade Sculptor. What would I duplicate? I could get a blank. I could take another blank mask. Just have a bunch of Foxies. It's probably better than a treasure. I don't think there's anything better than another blank mask or another Molten Dip. Although blank mask I think is the way to go. I mean, another Molten Dip lets us buff stuff some more, but just getting another Foxy out means we're just swinging for so much damage. And because they'd be one after another, it would just be almost every turn we'd be hitting for a bunch of damage. I wish I had a charm to make this blank mask better before I copied it, but nothing you can do about that. Yeah, it's got to be the blank mask here because our Foxy is so strong. Honestly, our Fellowship Bell is now pretty dead, but also most of our bells are dead because we're just drawing a million cards. We're never needing to hit the bell. All of the bells are pretty much useless here because we don't actually want to play everything out. Well, we can have them in the deck. It's fine. We'll be drawing so much it's irrelevant. But we're going to have to leave a space or leave a card in our deck because we're going to play double mask for the Foxy. Take another crown for sure. And honestly, we might start just saving money for score. Frostbloom is nice for swinging into Shen, but Shen is almost meaningless at this point because all of our damage is going to come from our triple Foxy. Storm Globe is not that helpful. Bepop Mask and Leech Mask not really helpful. It would just be a charm, but I mean, I don't know that we need it. It would our key card is already fully charmed. I mean, we could put another charm on Snobble or Shen or Veily or something, but I don't think it's that important. Let's get out one of these blank masks crowned. I would honestly, if we get another crown, it just goes on the other blank mask. We just play triple Foxy. Although then they'll all be in sync, which, you know, is not bad, but it's going to be very hard to, if everything, we won't be able to interrupt stuff before they can swing very consistently. It is kind of nice to have them out of sync a little bit. Yeah, I think we just save money. I honestly think that this deck is probably going to win from here. Like, there's not much that we're afraid of at this point. Yeah, Truffle's free. Because Truffle just gets obliterated by well, we overburn all the stuff that's in the way, and then Truffle just gets split, or just gets overburn stacked up, and then it's eventually gonna just explode. Like, it doesn't take that long. And we can also perma-snow Truffle, more or less. I mean, it eventually splits, and in that regard, you know, it won't get perma-snowed beyond that. But I mean, whatever. Do I have 3 more cards to play here? I don't think I do. I think I just redraw for the next blank mask and the Molten Dip. Because I can get them out before the Foxies swing. What do I want being snowed? The Pop Shroom, I guess. The Pop Shroom perma-snowed until... Well, it'll die in 2 hits. But this is also just going to blow up as soon as one of the Foxies swings. So let's copy this Foxy. And then let's Molten Dip. We do have to tank a hit. It does get to swing, unfortunately. So I can't play the Molten Dip out this turn. I have to wait until next turn. Because I can play Shen, or I'd play Berry Sis, actually, because it gives me health. I mean, getting some Shen overburn in is also not bad, but the Berry Cyst gets us extra health somewhere else, which is probably more valuable here. Although, where do I actually care about it? I don't really know. Yeah, let's just play Shen out. The Shroom Gobbler's gonna get to swing. You know, I haven't been playing this. I haven't been playing this deck out this positioning very well. The Shroom Gobbler's only swinging for 2, so it's more or less inconsequential. But it is happening. I could pull Shen actually. Yeah, I pull Shen and I play Berry Cyst out into it, and then I play Molten Dip next turn. Yeah, that's fine. I do want to kill this Shroom Gobbler. Well, any hit kills the Shroom Gobbler, but... Right, put 2 health somewhere, sure. Alright, let's do this here. Molten Dip. That'll kill the Puffball, which is fine, I guess. And then this, well, you know... I could put this in the lineup and give it the Molten Dip, and it snows for longer, although that also mostly doesn't matter. Except in this case, it will snow the Truffle, which could be nice. And having this damage here is already probably fine. The Puffball will die. The Puffball's not going to get to swing, and it'll also die to the Berry Cyst. Yep, and now, I mean, our deck is meaningless. Now we're just basically playing Snow and Battle Axes until everything blows up. Or Berry Blades. Actually, I do probably Berry Blade something. Berry Cyst maybe for the health, or Veilee for the health. Just blow that up. Alright. Nothing really matters here. Okie dokie. Because they split and they keep half of the overburn, and then when they eventually pop, they all just blow each other up. Yeah, and this is gonna get snowed. Just snow the other one. I mean, we didn't know which we were gonna snow, but we'll just snow, so nothing's gonna get to go. Ooh, can I stall for another? No, we're not. We can't even stall for another turn for money, because I can't even pull the Foxy. I'd have to kill it. I could kill the Foxy to stall for one more turn for more money. You know what? You know what? That plays. How do I don't know the rate. Because right now this is gonna kill everything, but we're gonna kill everything in like 2 turns. And we could get more money out of it, and these aren't gonna get to go. Not that one. Alright, here's our respawns, and now everything dies. But we get extra money for it. Alright, this doesn't matter. I actually just want to let it swing so I can get the full combo out of this. So, I just play the stuff that does nothing. Alright, everything's dying. Lovely. Yeah, got a bunch of money out of that. Alright, I mean, again, this is almost irrelevant. The only time it matters is at the very start of the game, before we have everything out. And to that end, I think we take the Bell of Hands, right? Because we just want to make sure we get as many cards in our opening hand as possible so we can play all of the cards we want. Because once Foxy starts swinging, we're drawing all of our cards, our whole deck, like, constantly. So at that point, neither of them matters. And that happens within, like, 4 turns. So by the time Foxy starts swinging, I mean, I guess it lets us get a 1 redraw before Foxy swings. That is a good point, actually. We do get 1 redraw before the Foxys swing for free. I mean, is that enough? I don't know. That Bell of Hands gets us 1 extra card. And if we force a redraw immediately... Actually, I don't think that matters. We have so few... Our deck is pretty thin. After all the consumes, it's already down to 6. So I guess it is the Bell. Ooh, Charm Merchants. I mean, again, I don't know that it matters, but I don't really want to clog the deck up. Our deck's pretty solid, so we'll go to the Charm Merchant. Don't think this is going to be relevant. Block Charm is nifty, but probably not relevant. Teeth Charm as well. I mean, Teeth Charm is good. Four Teeth is good, especially on like Shen or Berry Sis. But I don't know that it's going to matter. We're like not really taking that much damage. A Noomlin Charmed Fallow Mask is pretty good. Like in general, like in a archetype, a summon archetype, that's really strong. Like this is like the best summon card, right? Fallow. For at least for a summon archetype, because it's one of like the few that actually is. It's this and the Jun, and then that's mostly it as far as summons that attack. I mean, you can sort of get a few from Chikichi. When it dies, you get a summon that attacks. So like with the Van June build, but then with a sacrifice build also it works well, because you can just sacrifice them, and this is just a free sacrifice target. That being said, okay, Lumen Ring, very strong. Although I could apply it here. It gives us extra overburn, and it gets us to draw 3. Applying 2 snow is good though. Although this is what we're copying every time, right? So that's where we would... Oh, we're already loaded here though. This gets an extra... Oh, I wonder if this increases by more on hit. That is kind of neat. I don't know if there's anything we really care about though. I mean, Molten Dip, making our Molten Dip stronger is okay. I don't know that we care though. I might just save the money. The Block Charm is neat, but again, like, I don't know that any of that matters. Like, we're not really taking enough damage for it to be a concern, and we have chump blockers and tanks, like Frontline, and we're not taking enough hits for Bite Charm to do much. Like, things are blowing up before they can attack, mostly. I think I just saved my money for score, right? It's gonna come back to bite me. Haha! Get it? Bite Charm? Gonna bite me. Ha! But I think it's fine. I think this build is basically going to take us all the way through. Right, the Warthog is a little bit annoying because of Smackback. So that is something to keep in mind. But the Snow will deal with it as long as we swing with Snow first. We just have to make sure we swing with the Snow first. Which is a little bit hard. Okay, Snobble Snow is perfectly acceptable. And it will go first. And it's targeted. So the thing is, Veiley Snow is a little bit hard. Don't jinx it. I know. Getting overconfident. Okay, we play the Snobble out because we need it to go before the others. We could throw the Berry Sis out to just spread the health around. We want to play this Molten Dip. So we're going to do that. But what's the order here? Berry Sis into Molten Dip into redraw, probably. Because the alternative is Molten Dip and then what? Berry Sis at that point is not as helpful. Battle Axe is not really that important. So yeah, okay. Who's the other one I want taking a hit? I guess Veiley is fine. Cool. Alright, that's all well and good. Now we Molten Dip up here. And this is all fine. And we're taking some single hits from the Hogs again, but whatever. Ooh, okay, there's our blank mask. Let's copy the other Foxy to get it counting and offset by whatever, 3. Okay, board's clear. All right, everything's gonna spawn in and our counters are reset. That's fine. All right, this fight's locked. We're really not afraid anymore of this fight at this point. We might have to pull Berry Sis and throw Shen in at some point, but it kind of doesn't matter. I would like to snow this Gobbling if I can land the snow here. And if it hits anything, it's also fine. So I guess I just throw the snow out and see what it hits, because I would love to snow this goblin and get the money. Dang! That's the one I least wanted. Actually, no, that means it doesn't get to swing, which is kind of nice. So I guess we let the hog swing into Berry Cyst, just get a little bit more health allocated. Or I could kill it with Shen, just to clear it. That being said, I kind of want to get the combos, so I don't know that I want to kill it. I think I just want to let it swing. Oh, we can gain health off of the rock hog, I guess. Maybe I want to wait a turn to do that, though, because I would like to gain health off the goblin, I think, because the goblin's going to get away otherwise. I can just kill the goblin, potentially, if I hit it with... Well, I'd have to get lucky. So I would like to get some money out of this goblin. So I'll let the hogs go first. But then what am I playing? What's the other card I'm even playing here? I guess it is Battle Axe. And just seeing where it lands. Okay, great. There goes our combo. Alright, well. Let's gain some health off this goblin before it goes away. It's fine. Spread some more health here. So now we actually do just want to kill this, I think. Oh, everything's dying anyway. And we're already past the point. I was hoping to clear the board there so that all this stuff would be at 1 counter when the board reset, but it wasn't meant to be. So I guess we just let the hog swing then. I don't even know what I play here. It's almost irrelevant. I guess I Tar Blade or I Battle Axe, because if it hits the hog, then we don't take damage here, and then this stuff still kills. Didn't matter. Oh, I forgot it's at 4 now, not 3. Okay, that's not great. I mean, it's irrelevant. But it means Berry Cyst is going to be weak for the next fight. But it was not really what I intended to do. I forgot it ticked up. I thought it was at 3 still. Snow here. Yeah, see, because unfortunately Razor's going to get to swing before we can do anything else. So we do have a lot of damage incoming. Although... Yeah, I mean, it depends. We could try to hit with the Blizzard Bottle, see where it lands. Do I care about this? I guess I do need this snowed for when these things eventually swing, because I can't be having it smacking back. So, and getting snow on the hog would be nice, but it's less important. Or on the Razor, I mean. Well, let's just see where this hits. Hit a hog. It's fine. Well, I mean, Shen can kill a couple of hogs here. I don't know that that's actually the play that I want. Because I would love to get a combo lined up. But what do I let tank hits? I mean, this Foxy's actually up to 9 health now. Which is not bad. I could heal off of... I can heal off of... I could get a 4 combo here. But I think I can get a larger combo. So let's just do it this way. And let's heal off of the Warthog. So, and it dies in 2 hits now to the Foxies, because the Foxies are hitting effectively for 6. So this Foxy will kill here. I can't really get much more in the way of combos, I guess. And thankfully, this is still not... The wild has not triggered yet because we didn't kill anything. So I guess we want to hold on to that. We can throw Shen in front to take a hit and to apply some overburn here. Alright, we're only going to get a 3 combo here, I think. Because this is not going to be enough. But now the board is dead because these will all hit. Everything is going to swing. I guess we could clear the board a little bit more just by letting this swing in here. Alright. Okay, yeah, we accidentally let Barry-Sis get injured, which, unfortunate. Don't think it's going to matter, though. Shop doesn't matter because we're not going to go there. I could take another Shade Sculptor. Although, no, I do want the crown from the shop. Actually, I want another crown. More than I want the Shade Sculptor. And I think I actually crown the Molten Dip because I don't need to crown the second blank mask. Well, no, I do kind of want the blank mask out. The problem is actually Molten Dipping before blank masks is kind of nice because it means I don't have to, I can apply it to more things. But I do kind of want to get all the Foxies out as soon as possible and get rid of the blank masks out of the deck. I mean, either way, I'm pretty sure I do want a crown. I don't know that I need the crown, if I'm being realistic. But what else would I duplicate? Another blank mask would be kind of goofy. And everything else is pretty inconsequential. I also get a charm this way, which is nice. Palm Charm. It's nothing good for the Palm Charm, unfortunately. If I had, you know, Veilie was stronger, it could be good there, but as it is, it's... I mean, it does sort of... Oh, wait, but it can't be applied because it has Aimless. It would only be able to go on Snobble, meaning Snobble would do nothing. So, Palm Charm's dead. Alright, if I crown... Even as is, if I do Molten Dip, but then... Yeah, I guess it's gotta be Blank Mask. And just get all 3 Foxies out immediately and have them counting down all together. And if I can get the Molten Dip out, that's great, but... Alright, Tiger Skulls, not helpful. Foul Mask, not helpful. None of this stuff is useful. Take a crown. I don't even think I take any more charms, though. I'm honestly, even the crown is possibly not necessary. I don't think... In fact, I think it was likely unnecessary. Because there's not much we're afraid of in this final fight, I don't think. I should check the Frostoscope. Probably just on the blank mask. The Molten Dip is the other consideration. But then it's just changing the order, right? Do we get the extra Foxy out first? Or do we get an extra 2 on our leader, right? Like, that's basically the distinction that's being made here. And I don't think the extra 2 damage is like extra 4 damage every 4 turns, so an extra 1 damage per turn versus getting the blank mask, getting the Foxy out sooner. Potentially, depending on how we draw it, but at minimum at minimum it could be the same. But potentially it could be a few turns sooner to get the blank mask out. Huh. The thing is, if we Molten Dip if we put it on Molten Dip, then we still aren't able to put it on anything else, like Snobble or whatever. Although, okay, wait, there's a case to be made here, though. That I don't crown either blank mask, and I just instantly play them when I get them, but I crown Snobble. Or, yeah, Snobble, I guess, and then the Molten Dip. Because then I get Molten Dip on all 3 of these separate things, and I copy the Foxies that will be buffed. And the Snobble will be applying 5 snow then, meaning we can actually cycle it around and be applying extra snow to stuff instead of just locking one thing down. And actually, I can apply the Palm Charm then. Then the Snobble works with the Palm Charm. Oh, that's a play, because actually then we get Barrage 2 snow on everything every 3 turns. Yeah, that's the play. That's what we do. It gives us a use for our Palm Charm, and we also... That much snow on a whole row lets us play the blank masks effectively as fast as we would have anyway. Imagine putting on the Berry Blade. It does 0 damage to a whole row and gains us 0 health. Right. This works. This is good. Oh, actually, it's only reducing by 2. I forgot. I keep thinking it reduces by 3. So actually, this is doing 3 damage to the whole row. This is locking down a whole row other than resists. So it would heal the same amount of damage, but it would spread the damage out. That's kind of funny. All right, good. All right, this should be solid now. I think we've won it. Let's check the Frostoscope, see what our final boss looks like. Yeah, it looks pretty standard. I think it always looks like this. But we're really not afraid of much here. Especially with our snow now, the spike wall's not scary, and the barrage makes Ice Forge less scary. Honestly, the biggest concern is we accidentally hit the Frost Guardian too soon and start buffing it up before we're ready. Alright, it's going behind the spike wall. That's fine. That means it does nothing. We're so good with that. We do have to kill the Ice Forge though. But I mean the overburn will kill it instantly. Okay, so here is a blank mask. Do I want them synced up? What am I playing here? 3 cards. Blank mask, Berry Blade to try to break the Ice Forge, although it's not going to matter. Nothing's swinging. No, Frost Guardian is swinging before we can go, so it's going to have 3. It's going to hit for 3 one time. Which, whatever. That's... that doesn't matter. I could just chump a Junjun. But I also could just tank it with most of my stuff. You know what? I wonder how the... I assume the blank mask copies and then it copies what its base stat is and not copying with Ice Forge, but I haven't actually tested that. If it's gonna be it would suck if it's... I mean, it would just be doing... It would actually be almost the same, because right now, as it is, it's... it'll be -1 even after we kill the Ice Forge, which means it just hits for 12. It just hits for Overburn, but it is still doing Overburn. I think I try to kill the Ice Forge, though. It does seem valuable to kill the Ice Forge here. Let's see where this hits. Nice. Okay, Ice Forge is dead. Because that hits twice on the Ice Forge. That was exactly what we're hoping for. So now I can copy the blank. I can copy this for sure. I do kind of want to snow the spike wall, actually. Because otherwise, we're going to be swinging into it almost unavoidably. No, I guess not quite unavoidably. Although we are also basically going to clear the board as soon as all this stuff swings. So I guess maybe I do want to snow here. Because then we'll get our attacks in before it goes. I don't know, it's a little bit... We're not certain. The Frost Guardian might get a chance to go. It could be sketchy. Maybe I just... Because we definitely don't want the spike wall to be able to swing. We do need to snow the spike wall before we swing into it. And this is going to swing enough to hit into this when the second Foxy goes. Actually, even potentially the first Foxy, depending on the ordering. This applies snow too, though, so maybe that's the play. Although maybe I just do this, and then I can... This will snow next turn, so we maintain snow. Yeah, that works. That's the play. Okay. So if that's lined up, then I just play something out and I redraw. And nothing here mostly matters, so I guess we do Blizzard Bottle on something. No, we Berry Blade the Spike Wall. No, that also doesn't matter. The Junjun Mask as a chump blocker, maybe? For if the Frost Guardian gets to swing somehow? I guess that could be the play. Because then we still have a space to play the Blank Mask, and then we'll have everything out. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, you know, the ordering doesn't work there, because I forgot when we attack with snow, it gets a little bit weird, the timing. Because this snow's not going to tick down until it's already after. Alright, well, guess it don't really matter. Let's draw, let's get our mask, our second blank mask out. This is not enough to kill there, unfortunately. But that will be, so... That pops. That pops. It swings. Alright, this is getting to swing once, although it's only for 7, so it's mostly not a concern. But we can just chump the Junjun, and then we can put something else out behind it. Which, since we're chumping the Junjun anyway, means we can actually start swinging damage in. that there. And now all of our Foxies will start swinging. I mean, we could put, what, Shen in or something as a blocker. The draw is irrelevant, right? All of our cards. I mean, unless I want to redraw the, I guess I do. Because this is still probably a better play. Yep. Alright, we do need to kill this Rock Hog, but this will kill the Rock Hog. Is there anything I want to heal? Not really, but I want to kill this in one hit, so... Oh, I could have killed the Foxies. That was a mistake. That's fine. Alright, now we got to clear a bunch of the board here. This doesn't matter, but I guess we'll leave it here. Let's put this here, snow everything. I mean, this mostly doesn't matter, because this is going to die regardless, and then it'll swing through here. I guess I do technically want to blow this stuff up to get the health reduction. Okay, sure. Let's... This... Oh, well, this is getting to swing for 10. I'm gonna have to chump something. We can chump Berry Sis. I could pull Shen and chump Berry Sis, or I can chump Shen. Because, I mean, Shen at this point is not doing much. We're just using them as chump blockers. Just a little bit sad, maybe. But that's how it goes. Let's kill here. I would actually like to get this overburn out, I guess. Oh, I didn't draw it. Unfortunate. This kills him 2 now. So we get one more hit out here. Alright, now actually we don't really need to kill anything else. This is over. Oh, that instantly put it below overburn range. Alright, no problem. Look at that, 915 blings left over. Where's that put us? Wow, look at our pi rank! 3, or pi approximation rank. That's very lovely. What a lovely rank to end up at. Good timing. Okay. As always, it took me a little longer than I was hoping, but I guess we'll have time for one more run. We'll do a quick run. It's gonna run long, and it's unfortunate because I do have to. I don't want to stay up too late today because, like, as always, I do have work tomorrow. But it'll be okay, right? It'll be okay. Let's get a regular run going. What's my streak at? Did I kill my streak? Oh, it's at 2. I couldn't remember what my most recent streak was at. I haven't played since earlier last week. Or since, you know, after streak. I think I played last weekend. Like on Friday or Saturday or something. I mean, I have nothing else to look at here. What was I? Yeah. Because I have all the achievements and everything. It's just runs now. Alright, how do these look? Keyman. When hit, apply 2 pepper to all allies. With 10 health is a reasonable health for that effect. Wood bar hits for 2, hits for 6 on damaged targets. It's okay. It's not great. I mean, hitting for 4 extra is nice, but it's not like it's hitting for that much. Even then. Like, 2 damage per turn on it if it's a damaged target, less than a damage per turn on an undamaged target. 10 health is good. Junely applying 3 snow is hefty snow, but it's every 5 turns. So they're getting whatever the target getting hit is getting 2 turns at a time. Keyman seems like maybe we might have the best way to play around it if we can take pepper synergies and just other things. It lets our other companions be strong attackers while having, you know, a mid-range health pool on our leader. the snow here. I'm trying to think if there's something I want to play. I don't have any achievements to go for anymore, so it's I don't have any things that I have to specifically aim for anymore. I think this is the worst one. Like, the damage-wise, it's probably not enough to be worth it. And we'd have to be making sure we hit targets before Woodbar swings in, which on a 3-turn clock is actually not that easy to consistently do. Or, like, reliably do. This is pretty good. I mean, just having snow is... applying 3 snow is good, but the 5 counter is very slow. And it's not much damage. And there's nothing about this that lets us build other damage. This lets us get other damage pretty quickly. And it's a decent tank, like a decent early tank, so it meets a lot of our early run needs. Now what goes with it? Something that's going to hit frequently and reliably, so Snoof probably. Lil Ghazi is always good, but Snoof is probably better because it lets us snow, which doesn't necessarily synergize perfectly with getting hit, although, you know, there's going to be so many threats that snowing one at a time is still helpful. And it means if for each time Cumin gets hit, Snoof hits for an extra 2. Although in that sense, then the snow is less important, because if we kill with it... So maybe it is Lil Ghazi? Because the pepper just stacks either way. Now the thing is, if we get like a pepper flag, then we want something hitting more often, right? Maybe it is Lil Ghazi. Because we don't need the snow necessarily. And this is... Lil Ghazi's damage is similar. But also buffs Keeman's damage and anything else we get. Which would all... I mean, the pepper... Well, anything that would benefit from pepper benefits from Lil Ghazi as well. Yeah, I guess we'll take that. Alright, let's run it. Health Charm. Not really a concern. Because it will just get blown up. Definitely take the pepper, the hit there for the pepper, and we snow the Snoolf so that it doesn't get to swing and snow us. And we play a Fire Water on something. Probably Lil Ghazi. This will be enough for us to kill after the pepper. Both targets after the pepper. So I don't need to use the swords here. I'm just trying to set up. There's an argument to be made that if I can kill things fast enough... No, I can't kill them fast enough, though. I could preserve the pepper for the next round, but there's nothing. So we play a Woodhead out to get it out. And we... I don't... This is all irrelevant. I could just redraw. Because I want this to hit for the pepper. Well... Do I need that, or can I dodge the extra damage? Because if I don't get hit here, if I just snow this... Then we can kill one of them, and then I can kill the other, or I can just kill it, and then this will be at 1 HP, but then I'll have to kill that manually. So if I was gonna do that, I should have done it, I should have attacked with something last turn. So I guess I'll just take the 1 damage and let everything die. Which, I mean, I guess means whatever. Alright, so here's this. We can snow something. We're gonna want to snow something. Probably the Goblin, although the Winter Worm, we do not want to let it swing. But snow the Goblin first. Redraw. Then we can snow stick the Worm. The Worm dies to our attacks, so I guess it's fine. Actually, it dies to our attacks before it gets to swing. So we're fine. We just keep snow sticking the Goblin and grinding out money. We can actually get a combo out of it, too. Because I can swing there, and then I can combo it here. Alright, and then here's the Snow Knight. Snow Knight is not scary. Okay, we let the baby Snowbow swing here. This is basically over. Oh, I actually want them both to hit here. Alright. Goodbye, everything. I want to get a combo, so this is going to kill here and this is going to kill here. Oh, I guess they're swinging again. I guess I should snow this just so I take one less damage, although it's actually not relevant. Oh! I ruined my combo by rearranging. I was playing too fast. Because I forgot that I ordered it wrong. Or I needed to move it differently. When I snowed that, I could have left Keeman down here to take the hit here. Which is what I should have done. I rearranged and then I forgot to move it back. Oh well. We missed out on like 10 gold there by dropping a combo. And not getting a kill on a thing because it ran away. So it's kind of unfortunate, but oh well. It's not enough gold that it probably matters, but it is enough gold that it's sad. Probably just want the extra travelers here so we can start building our team, especially because we have Pepper and Lil Ghazi, so the travelers are more valuable anyway. None of these are great with Pepper, nor with Lil Ghazi. I mean, Jumbo gets a lot of extra damage. I guess Jumbo can kind of do something, but we have to play around it carefully. And also, I mean, Jumbo's pretty mediocre to start with. Demona lets us get extra damage, I guess. Snoffel's generally good, but it doesn't really play with our other companions at all. Snoffle is good, though, especially if you could get a Lumen Vase on it or something, you know. Demona gets us extra damage. It lets us just blow up a target if we can line things up properly. Like, we get a bunch of Pepper in. Demona hits for the Demon Eyes. Little Ghazi hits for, like, you know, 15 damage or something. Given that we are, like, stacking damage, Demon Eyes does gain a little bit of value. Because, like, Pepper's not giving you a... Because Pepper fades... It's not like we're hitting for like 30 each hit. We're hitting for, you know, 7 or 8 with a hit, right? 6 to 8 somewhere or so. And so the Demon Eyes is enough to get us past health thresholds. Snow is not bad though. I don't think Jumbo's worth it. Even though Jumbo does get Pepper on the barrage, which is kind of nice. We'll take Demona. I suspect Demona will get replaced once we find something better. Heartforge is not helpful yet. It's nice for Pepper stuff if we had the Pepper stuff, but we don't. And we also don't have the healing stuff. It's unfortunate, because this is the kind of card, right? It's like, I mean, I'd have to be taking it speculatively, and you don't really want to do that. Like, this game, you have, like, enough control over your deck and over your play that you don't really want to take cards that are dead, because there's enough cards that are useful until you find synergy that you don't want to take cards that are useless until you find the synergy. Ice Dice is just Ice Dice is funny, but it's just generally not worth it because of the randomness and because, you know, often there's more stuff on the enemy side than your side, or like the things it's the upside of getting block on the right thing is not as good as the downside of getting block on the wrong thing on the enemy side. Because you can always move your stuff around, but you can't move their stuff around. So if block goes on something that's really hard to deal with, then it makes it even harder. And getting block on the wrong thing, the right thing on your side is like, okay, cool, that's helpful, but I could have just moved it out of the way or something, right? Frostbell's good. Frostbell's a good card. Especially since we're trying to take hits. It's probably Frostbell, the more I look at it. That being said, like, Heartforge, if we had a Heartmist station, Heartforge is great because it means we can heal off of it and gain extra Pepper constantly. It, like, just stacks our Pepper very quickly. But I think Frostbell's better. Frostbell's more generally good and also helps us with getting hit. Alright. I gotta stop overanalyzing because I gotta play this round faster. Snobble's good. Especially with Pepper, Snobble's good. Pootie's okay, but hard to use. Wart is good, but not good in the right build, but we're not in the right build. Snobble lets us get extra snow, too. Alright, we'll leave Lil Gauzy. Actually, I probably should have switched that to Snobble. Snobble's probably better crowned right now. Teeth Charm. Ugh. Always with the Teeth Charms. Unfortunately, we don't really want to get hit here. We can kill the puffballs with a sword. That's fine. We can actually tank a bunch of poison with... We can just tank the poison with the woodhead and let it die and let it stack up poison. We have to deal with this bulb head. Oh man, especially early game, Teeth Charm is just so hard to deal with. It's so much damage. We have to stack a bunch of pepper and kill it in one shot, or just kill it with swords. So I think we're gonna just snow it, because it's harder to deal with. We can kill the pop shroom. We have to snow the pop shroom probably once, so that we can kill it before it swings. Or I just let it swing into the woodhead and kill itself. But then we're swinging into the bulb head, but they're both taking 4 damage, which would kill Lil Gauzy. So we can't do that, actually. We need them to swing into the pop shroom. I guess. Yeah, so we have to snow here. We're gonna have to play the woodhead to tank the pop shroom hit. We're gonna have to kill the puffball. I'm doing the order in here kind of weird, but it doesn't really matter. And we snow the bulb head, and then this swings, poisons, dies. Oh! I forgot it dies when it swings. I needed to snow it. Okay, Lil Gauzy's dead. I forgot. Playing too quickly, as always. Do I want to kill the puffball, or do I want to get my stuff out? I'll draw a sword, right? Maybe not. I'll only draw one more card. I probably don't draw a sword then, right? It's like 50, it's 3/5, 60% chance to draw a sword. So maybe I kill the pop shroom first before I redraw. Ooh, letting Lil Gauzy die there was kind of rough, because that was a lot of damage I'm losing out on now. This fight is a little bit annoying, like I said, because we can't really take hits very well, because a lot of it's poison. At least we dealt with the Teeth Charm. I probably can't afford to be going for the Gobbling, unfortunately. I think I do need to be killing the stuff here. Demona lets me kill the bulb head. If it goes first. I can't stop the Gobbling from getting away. Unless I place... No, even if I play Snobble Sunrod, it still doesn't stop it. So Demona into Keeman kills the bulb head. The Shroom Gobbler is going to get to go. Unfortunately, I can't arrange this... Oh, I could Sunrod and then swap positions. Yeah, maybe that's the play. So that Keeman can take the 2 hit from the Shroom Gobbler and apply Pepper. Yeah, and then I can play Snobble out this to get the Pepper also. Alright, Gobbling's getting away. Alright, so let's see about this. Demona hits here. Where do I want Demona? What do I want to kill soon? Well, this is not going for a while. But on the other hand, I could Frostbell this. That being, the Veiled Lady is going to do a lot of damage if I don't stop it, but I can just tank it with Demona and then pull. So yeah, I guess that's fine too. And Snobble will actually snow the Shroom Gobbler for 4. So this is fine. Let's give Snobble an extra pepper, or extra damage as well. So now we redraw. This is fine. I could just kind of Snow Veiled Lady potentially. I might be able to snow it out now. Demonize and Keyman hits. And then it'll die. No. We'll have to hit it with something else for it to die. But we will hit it. So the Veiled Lady's going to get to go. We're going to let the Veiled Lady swing into Demona and then pull Demona. So that's fine. I don't actually want to use this here, do I? I want to get one more Flame Water onto Snobble so Snobble will kill the Shroom Gobbler. Demona is going to get to go again, though. Before the Snobble, or after the Snobble. So, oh, but Demona's going to get pulled. Yeah, Demona's getting pulled, so... I guess we just hit the Veiled Lady for 2 damage, because it's going to be a redraw here anyway. Well, there's the Flame Water, so now we kill the Shroom Gobbler. And then we Snow Stick the Veiled Lady. Stall it out a little bit longer. Ooh. I need to redraw here or else Snobble dies. Because as it is, I don't have the damage to stop this, but I need to redraw to get Demona to just tank another Veiled Lady hit. Alright, Demona's just our poison sponge. Alright, now it's over. Now we have enough damage to just kill. Whatever. Alright, Lil Ghazi died, which is unfortunate. But he'll recover. Alright, what do we got here? Traveler Snails or Charm Treasure. Probably Traveler Snails. I don't think Demona is making that much of a difference, although it actually has been helping more than I was expecting, to be honest. And a charm would be good, but the money is helpful too because we're about to go into shop. And I mean, treasure could be good too. There's a lot of stuff that could help us here. Take a traveler. Tiny Tycho. Ooh. I wish I had stuff to hit Tiny Tycho with. I mean, I do have Frost Bell, which makes it so that Tiny Tycho can tank hits. Getting Pepper on the multi-hit is good. Colonel's okay. Bonnie's not really that great, especially here. Take Tiny Tycho. I don't know if I play it right now, though. Maybe I do. It's already decent. I mean, it's already going 1 damage per turn with Lil Ghazi in play. And with the Pepper, it'll do more. And then if we can get hits, it scales very quickly. So maybe that's our scaling instead of Demona. Because Demona's not really scaling. Demona's just higher, like, base damage. Snails. Okay. Oh, we got we got like 60 or something. 67 out of that. Sunlight Drum's good. Storm Globe is pretty good. But we have a lot of snow now. I mean, we have Snobble at least. Scrap Pile's useless. Crown, we take a Crown and we take Charms. Just 1. Yeah. I might take the Sunlight Drum too, though. Ooh, apply 1 Shroom. Not much. It's not much. On Tiny Tycho, it at least stacks up. That's probably where it has to go. That's the only one where it does. Anyone else, it's just 1 extra damage, right? But on Tiny Tycho, it is 3 extra damage and more if we are able to hit Tiny Tycho with stuff. Probably want this Crown. Well, actually now, if I'm putting a Crown on Tiny Tycho, maybe I still want it on Lil Ghazi. The snow is pretty valuable, though. And I don't know, well... The thing is, Flame Water is also good with Tiny Tycho, right? But a lot of our stuff is good with the damage buffs. Maybe Lil Gauzy doesn't need to be out early. It just needs to be out before everything else swings, so... Let's take a Sunlight Drum, too. And yeah, I mean... Unless I hold it for something better, which I don't know that there's much better. Right, I mean, Foxy would be a good target for it, but... Or something that has... Yeah, that's about it. Something that is applying Shroom could be good, because it gives it extra Shroom, but we're not really going to be playing Shroom cards. So I think Tiny Tycho is the best option. You know, as long as it doesn't get full and come back to haunt us. Alright, well, let's see how this boss goes. I got Bamboozle. 8 shell Snowbow. I mean, look, if anything's going to have a shell charm, Snowbow is fine, because Snowbow is just hitting for 1 repeatedly, which just is basically an engine for Keyman, which is honestly not bad. Tiny Tycho to a degree also, but actually, Tiny Tycho only has 2 HP, so it's not ideal. Ooh, Lil Gauzy is nice here, but I don't need to play it turn 1. But I might as well, because I'm gonna play it before everything else swings, right? Because I can play Lil Gauzy, Flame Water, Sunlight Drum, or Snow Stick. Probably Snow Stick on the Winter Worm. Everything's on a 3 clock now. All of my stuff is 4. I'm gonna have 4 turn clocks constantly, it looks, I guess, is the way it's working out here. I want Snobble to go a little, no, well, it depends on how the split is. Is Bam always on the bottom? I can never remember the split. If it's always, I think it's switches, but I don't know if it's, it might be deterministic. I always think to myself I should pay attention, and then I never do. This has to probably go on Tiny Tycho, though. Like, if we could know that we were gonna hit the one that's Snowball, then it could be useful there, but probably not enough. Alright, we just want to snow the Winter Worm to keep it from swinging, I think. Sunlight Drum we would like to play at some point too, though, to be honest. But we'll do it after, because the baby Snowball is going to hit here again and get us some more damage. Alright, the poison gets cleared. Alright. Well, Bam is going to die very soon. Here's where I could Sunlight Drum to get everything ticking down a little bit faster. Tiny Tycho can afford to take 1 hit from the baby Snowbow. So we let it, and we let Keyman just take a bunch of hits here to get everything pepper. Ooh. Ooh, even better. Oh, it will get snowed by 1. Is that worth it? I'd rather just take the pepper, I guess, right? Well, getting extra hits would be nice. Although we are getting 1 extra hit. Yes, let's Frostbell here. Right, so that's just hitting for 21. How can I... Yeah, this is fine. This is lethal. We game's over. Can I combo a little bit more? I could probably fish for a stronger combo. This kills 1, 2, 3. Or just for more money. Alternatively, this hits, kills, snows. That's good. That works. This like perma snows it. And then we can line up another big combo. Or try to. Yeah, that's probably fine. Because now we get a bunch more pepper here. And then Tiny Tycho should be able to basically swing through. I mean, I guess I try to hit the Snowbow. This puts it at 7, so it'll die to one swing of the Tiny Tycho. When it's at 7. Alright, we'll let Keeman kill this Snowbow. On 3, we'll just be killing, so that's the plan here. What do I want to snow? What's gonna get to swing? These 3, which we mostly don't care about. They're all hitting for 1, so it's mostly inconsequential. Especially if we just leave Keeman in the row. Yeah, okay, so let's just try to line up more combo. Well, we're gonna get a 4 combo here. Okay, we actually don't want Tiny Tycho to get hit here, though. This is aimless, so we need to keep it in this row, so we need to do it like this. Or move Snobble, actually. Or one of these two, it doesn't matter. We want the Snowbow to hit Keeman if possible. Not that it actually matters. I could also snow it, I guess. Okay, so let's Sunrod. Great. And now everything blows up. Alright, got a bunch of extra money out of that. An extra, like, 50 money. Alright, we'll take our Fellowship Bell so we can have a full board. Lilgazi recovers. Alright, there's the first. We have to go this way, but that's actually basically where we probably would have wanted to go anyway. I mean, okay, we're a little money short, but oh well. Actually, I don't know. We might have wanted the charm. Yuki. Do I have enough snow for Yuki? Probably not. I also don't have really that much pepper. We don't have enough snow for Wallop really either. Well, okay, Snobble's dealing a decent chunk of snow whenever it deals snow. So maybe Yuki's okay. I don't know that we need that much damage scaling, though. We already have some damage scaling. But these are all sort of damage. These are all... I mean, Fire Fist is kind of a tank. But like a mediocre one. And the pepper... We don't really have the pepper synergies that we were thinking we might look for. I haven't really been digging for them, though, to be fair. Take Yuki. I think Yuki is potentially valuable here. I don't know if it's better than if she's better than Demona though. I mean, I just gotta get rid of the scrappy swords, right? They're mostly not helpful. The Woodhead's mostly not helpful too, though. Though it is a chump blocker. Which is something. Our health is pretty low. We would like a tank, actually, the more I look at it. Maybe I should have taken Fire Fist for that reason. Because our health pool is slim. Yeah, we might want to bring Demona in just because of that. Just to be a little bit... Another, like, mid health character. Probably don't need the scrappy swords. I mean, we're definitely getting rid of one. The question is, do we get rid of another one, or do we get rid of a Woodhead? Or get rid of Woodhead? Woodhead's pretty bad. It's just a chump blocker. But I mean, a lot of our stuff we do want to keep in play, so having a chump blocker is probably more valuable than having a single scrappy sword. We still have one scrappy sword. Though, I mean, that's not much. Pepper Reaper, Hongo's Hammer, Molten Dip. Molten Dip is, oh, as always, is good. On Snobble, good on Tycho. But I cannot afford it and a crown. I can only afford a crown here, and or Molten Dip and a charm. See, Hongo's Hammer would have been good with the pepper, or with the shroom charm. But I don't think we would take it anyway. I mean, Hongo's Hammer is a lot of damage over time, right? On its own, it's already a 7 damage hit, but if you add 7 damage over 3 turns, and then if you add a shroom charm, it would have been 11 damage over 3 turns. It's a lot of damage, but or over 4 turns, sorry. But it's slow. I mean, I think I probably take the crown. We have so many crowns already, but I think the crowns are still worth it. If we do need a tank, is it more worth it than Molten Dip? Yeah, I guess so. We still have ways to buff. Oh, I actually wanted to equip it. Lukazi. I'll have to pay attention to how much snow I'm dealing. I mean, Yuki's health is so slim, though. It's a little bit hard. We do kind of need a tank the more. Now that I've actually assessed my deck. Teeth Charm. Every time, there's always Teeth Charms. Shell Witch at least is killable. Because its health is pretty low. So I can Snow Stick it a couple times and let Keeman hit it. We do need to kill this stuff. Okay. Conquer is scary if we don't get the shell down. But we will get the shell down. Actually, we'll snow it too, automatically. So, what am I playing? 4 cards. I could also chump it with a Woodhead. I don't think I need to, though, because it's going to get snowed. So we're playing Frostbell into this so that Tycho can take a free hit to tick up. Snow Sticks into the Shell Witch. Maybe a Scrappy Sword into the Shell Witch just so that it's able to die to 1 more Scrappy Sword or to any hit. Unfortunately, most of our stuff just dies to swinging in. Everything except Keeman. So that's not great. And then I guess maybe Sunlight Drum? So actually no, it depends on... I guess I'm Frostbelling so that we can... Oh, they're going to give each other a shell too, though. They are going to be kind of annoying to kill. So maybe I'm not Frostbelling. Maybe I'm just trying to kill stuff. Maybe I'm just Snow Sticks, Sunlight Drum, Scrappy Sword to try to kill something. Okay, because like if I Sunlight Drum here, Keeman kills the Shell Witch, takes 4 damage, which sucks, but oh well. And then we deal a bunch of damage here. Alright. Conquer dies. And then it's just the Shell Witch. So now I do probably play the Woodhead, or I play the Frostbell and I let it swing in onto the Shell Witch. Yeah, that could play. Another Shell Charm on the Conquer. You're kidding me. How many Shell Charm? Not Shell Charm. Teeth Charm. How many Teeth Charms are you gonna get? There's so much teeth. This run might be dying here because of all the teeth. Ugh. Okay, so I may need to reevaluate here. Do I actually want Tiny Tycho taking this, or do I want Keeman taking it so I can try to just blast the Conquer in 1 hit? Except it has to be Keeman hitting the Conquer, because no one else survives. Oh, it's so bad. I think I just have to snow the Conquer and try to tick down as fast, and like, get it as quick as I can. And the Prickle is has teeth too, also. Oh my goodness, everything's gonna die. I don't have the health pool to stop this. So maybe I do want Keeman to take this, because then Tiny Tycho and Snobble might together might be able to kill the Prickle before it swings. Actually, they already can. Because it only has 5, but we'd have to kill the Shell Witch first. Oh, the Conqueror's gonna kill something, though. I can't stop it from swinging. I should have played... Well, I wouldn't have had... The timing would have been hard. I would have needed to play a Woodhead. I might still be able to, actually, on the redraw. I will on the redraw. So I can chump block 1 Conquer hit while I'm sorting this all out. So if this hits here... This goes up to 3 hits. Yeah. And then I Flame Water. Oh, but it has 2... Oh, wait, Prickle has 2 teeth. Oh, I hate this. Okay, wait, maybe not. I let Keeman take it then. Because then we can kill the Prickle in 1 hit of Snobble. Or Keeman. Probably Keeman, actually. I don't know. Or Lil Ghazi, for that matter. Although Lil Ghazi will go after. But we do need to Sunlight Drum. So we're going to need a Sunlight Drum. I could Flame Water something. I could play Demona out. And I Sunrod. Or I Scrappy Sword on the Conquer. Oh, it's going to get 2 shell, though. We do need enough damage to kill it through the 2 shell. No, it won't, because we'll have a Sunlight Drum. We'll Sunlight Drum, so we'll be swinging first. Okay, so in that case, it's... Yeah. I guess we Scrappy Sword on the Conquer just to try to start slowly whittling it down. What is the Flame Water on? Probably Tiny Tycho. Just for slightly extra damage. Assuming it doesn't die to a Conquer or to the teeth at some point. Oh, it gets the shell from that witch. I forgot entirely. Never mind. I need to Scrappy Sword on the Prickle then. So that it dies to Snobble. I almost did that out of order. If I Sunlight Drum there first, they all swing. Alright. And now Lil Ghazi dies. To the Conquer, unless I pull it. So I pull it. This stuff goes down, but I mean, that mostly doesn't matter. We play Demona out. Oh, this is so bad. We play Woodhead out to chump the Conquer hit. I might need to just blast through Bolgo. That might be my only play here. Oh, except they're all swinging all over the place. How much damage am I doing here? Oh, it's not enough. It has 16 health. I'm only going to be hitting for 8. I can reorder this, but then this is still not hitting for much. But maybe I can blast through Bolgo with the extra pepper? No, because then Keeman's going to die swinging into the Conquer. So I have to... Oh, boy. No matter what, whoever's here is dying to the Conquer, unless I snow the Shell Witch. Because they're taking 2 and swinging in. So I could pull Demona, and I could play Lil Ghazi to get some extra damage, but then we just have to snow and try to survive. Which is unlikely, because there's a lot of stuff going to be swinging in for damage. I do have a Frost Bell. Snobble snows the Bolgo, which is nice. I think I want a Frostbell here, though. Because then they can all swing in on their turns and do nothing to Keeman, and we can get a bunch of pepper. Okay, this is actually winnable. I snow here. Do I snow again here? Or do I snow the Bolgo? No, I have to Frostbell here first, but... No, I snow... I do have to snow the Bolgo, or else it's going to get to... Well, maybe if I play the snow stick here, and then I redraw into another snow stick, then it's actually doable. That's what I think that's what we have to play for. Is there another out? I think we actually have enough damage to get through regardless. But I have to snow stick this Shell Witch, or else it's killing something. Or I have to pull someone. Or I put Tiny Tycho here and I let Keeman take this hit. Okay, that might work. And I snow the Bolgo. Because now we hit here and that's lethal. Is something going to kill itself against... Oh boy, we're going to kill ourselves against the Conquer still, though. I need to actually do the numbers. Hit for 5. Hit for 21. So 1, 2, 3 kills. And that's it. We don't want to swing anymore, because otherwise something's going to die. So this is lethal, right? I could do it another order as well if it's better, but I think this is fine. 5, 7 kills. 7 does not kill. 7 kills. That's it. And there's nothing else worth swinging into, so... Slow that, because I realized that's going to do a bunch of extra damage off of the shell. I kind of forgot that that was going to swing. So, it's a good thing I actually did that and processed that. Okay, Muncher could be nice. Actually, we don't have much to munch at this point. Another sword. Charm is nice, but we don't have money. Although we will get more money. Companion is okay, but we don't... we have some pretty good stuff. We do need another tank. I think I might regret it, though. If I don't... I might regret going this way, but I think I'm going to go that way. Ooh, there's the Heart Station. See, now I wish I had the forge. The Heart Forge. Because Heart Station plus a Heart Forge here would be good. Maybe not good enough to matter, though. I might still take it, though. Oh, our stuff is so low health, though. But Kabonker is not going to trigger very much. And Spice Sparklers is mostly bad. Well, it makes our Frostbell do some damage. It makes all this other stuff do more damage, but not to a degree that matters. Although it is also just a chump blocker. It is also effectively just another Woodhead at worst. Which, I mean, that's a pretty bad worst, to be clear. It's not like Woodhead is good. But that's true of all of these. Hence why Woodhead is so bad, right? Like, every clunker is at worst a Woodhead, right? I guess that's not 100% true. Because there's some that attack, but then if you're getting attack value out of it, then it's better than a Woodhead, right? Because there's some that attack and then lose scrap that way or whatever. Oh man, I really need more help. I mean, Heart Station is the best with Keyman, at least. Oh, I do need a tank, someone beefy, but I think the Charm and Money is more valuable than Muncher. I'm gonna regret it, but we're gonna go this way. Ooh, good charms. Well, okay, strawberry charm's not helpful. We don't have any consume. But spice charm, actually also not that great. But look at there's a pepper flag. It's just a chuckle fish charm pepper flag. It's like the worst charm for it to have had. It basically does nothing because we would have had to put so many charms on it. But retaining pepper is pretty good. But like a pepper flag on its own is already helpful for us. It's just like it's kind of an expensive pepper flag. Although I guess that's probably close to the normal price. We will take a sun charm, I think. For Tiny Tycho, probably. Snobble could be good with it, but it's probably got to be Tiny Tycho because that's our main damage. And I think we will also take this pepper flag. Alright, well now we have too much stuff in our deck. What's not getting played? I mean, Woodhead's not getting played. Heart Station might not be getting played. But it also might be one of these not getting played. Probably Demona, if anything. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to see it through. This run is feeling sketchy. Do I want the pepper flag out first? Actually, I probably do. Before Lil Ghazi. Yeah, Heart Station means that we can tank more hits with Keyman now, and the pepper flag means that it persists more. I need more health for Tiny Tycho or ways to deal with that, but I guess it's fine. Do I want Tiny Tycho or Snobble out at the beginning, or would I rather have the Heart Station? No, it's probably fine. We don't need the Heart Station until we're going to take a hit. I mean, in some sense, you don't need the pepper flag until we're going to take a hit either. But... Oh, we're dead. It's a teeth fight. Oh, we're dead. Because our stuff literally just dies if it misses. This is game. There's like no way around this. Teeth fight is like the hardest fight to play around by far. And mostly it's, you know, it's still okay, but with this build, we're basically just dead. Because of the aimless... Well, I mean, without aimless, we would just be straight up dead, because we would not be able to kill the marrow. With aimless, we have a chance to kill the marrow, but it's very unlikely. Yeah, this is basically a game. I mean, I could try to kill the Smog myself, or get the Smog into range to die to Keyman. But this is basically donezo. I just need something to block the Gromble hits too. I mean, Demona can do that. Tiny Tycho's actually going first now, though. So let's... I mean, I could Sunrod to see where Keyman swings. I think we're dead. I don't know that there's a way out. I think this run is largely just dead. Oh, getting the Heart Station would be nice. Getting a little Ghazi also would be nice. I think I just redraw here. Let's get Demona here. I mean, there's a chance Tiny Tycho doesn't die. A 1 in 4 chance. I could just pull Tiny Tycho. That's probably the correct move, because it's doing almost nothing here, except dying. Let's get a little Ghazi out to try to do 1 extra damage. Let's see where Demona hits. Okay, that's good. Let Demona tank another hit. Let Keyman tank a hit. And hope we hit the marrow. The thing is, if Snobble swings the wrong way, it just dies. So it's possible I need to pull Snobble here. Yeah, I might need to just pull Snobble. I think it's probably too important to keep Snobble alive. And it's only not doing that much here, even if it hits. It's doing 3 damage in snow. Let's play the Heart Station, though, so that we can take 1 less... health from both of these. Oh, so bad. It's hitting for 5. Alright, I need to snow this. I need to just start killing this on my own, I think. And now we have all the pawpaws out too. Oh, little Gauzy dies if it swings into a teeth. This is so bad. Oh, that took the pawpaw. I wasn't thinking about that. All right, it's over. We're so donezo. I mean, okay. I survived these hits. I take 2 here, and then I gain 1, and I take 0, and then I take 1, or gain 1. But I still have to kill the marrow. I could try to kill... I need to kill this pawpaw manually now. Oh, but I can't even kill the smog here. This is so over. Because eventually Keeman's gonna swing and just die. Because they'll be too low on health to survive anything here, and they're still not gonna kill the marrow. And I can't kill either one of these before Keeman swings, because I don't have... I needed to... Well, I only have 1 scrappy sword in the deck, so... Okay, I mean, okay. There's 1 chance at an out here. Which is... play Tiny Tycho, get a bunch of pepper, and hope that we get lucky hits. Oh, except Keeman's still swinging first. We have to get a lot of lucky hits here. Because I don't have the sun. I don't have my sun rod. Okay, we're dead. We needed to hit the 1 and 3 here, and then we needed to hit the damage on the marrow also. But there was no other line there. Oh well, there's the streak dead again. That was rough. Man, my build was bad. The bad part of my build was I didn't have enough health. I was taking too many low health companions. And then I ran into the inevitable teeth fight and a million teeth along the way, although none of that mattered. But hitting the teeth fight with low health team is just a death sentence. Because the teeth is like unmitigatable damage. Like there's nothing you can do about it. Like a lot of other damage you can, if you have snow, you can stop it, right? Or if you, or with, I mean, in other tribes you have ink or something. But the thing about teeth is you have to attack them eventually, and if you do, you take damage for it. Versus everything else, if you can stall them, they don't attack, and you can cancel all their effects. And smackback, you can snow them or whatever. But the teeth, the only way to avoid it is not to attack, and you have to attack eventually, unless you're using all your stuff in hand. So it's like you have to either have enough stuff in hand to kill, or enough health to survive, and I didn't have either. But that's how it goes. In case, I guess means we're not ending late today. We're actually ending a few minutes early because of the run ending early. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. So that's. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, I hope you had a good time. I did, as always. And I hope that you have a good rest of your day, rest of your morning or evening. And so as always, if you want notifications when I go live, and I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. Japan time. I post on Twitter when I go live. I also post a schedule every Sunday so you can know what to expect from the coming week's streams. So you, and I post clips every day on Twitter. So if you want to get those, you can check that all out there at KimAmelianT on Twitter, or you can take the link down below. The clips also get posted to YouTube. Oops, sorry. I'm echoing. Sorry. There we go. Sorry. I accidentally clicked something, and I started echoing. My bad. What are they saying? The clips get compiled to YouTube, every month. So the March clips went up a little recently, so you can go check that out. On YouTube, youtube.com/@GameAmelian, and of course, I post the VODs there as well. So, sorry, I'm like trying to maneuver my dashboard. Okay. And so the past 2 weeks are kept here on Twitch. Any VODs I have older than that will be on YouTube. So that's youtube.com/@GameAmelian. The link also down below. And if you want to support me in other ways, you can find links for everything else down below as well. As for the schedule for this coming week, so what's today? Wednesday? So Friday, of course, going to be Tears of the Kingdom. Very excited for that. I mean, I'm excited for the game in general, but excited to stream it too. But I'm so hyped. Just, we're so close. 2 days, less than 2 days now till Tears of the Kingdom. It's kind of unreal. I'm like, it's just hard to believe. It's just like, it feels unreal. I've been waiting and so excited for this game for so long. And then Monday, I think we'll be playing more Tesla Grad 2. I think wrapping it up. I think we just have to do some completion stuff and seeing the other end, the final, or the true end, or whatever there is. And Wednesday, a week from today, probably going to be Wildfrost. Another Wildfrost Wednesday. At some point, I'll probably be switching to playing a lot of Tears of the Kingdom just to try to play through it, but next week we still have some stuff planned for that. So, yeah, that's the plan there. I think that's all I got to say. Thanks for hanging out. Again, hope you have a good rest of your day. And, let's see. Yeah, I guess that'll do it. So, until next time, see ya.